welcome.
Straight into it.
I'm way over here to Shadows of Archonia.
Woo!
Our weekly show. This is not our campaign that we do most weeks. This is a whole different game.
Sort of.
Sort of. Kind of. Same base rule set. We got a lot of noise at the table right now. Everybody's moving their stuff. All right.
No, you're good.
Anyway, my name is Steve Boshier. I'm going to be your game master for this evening. Tonight, we play Ashes Without Number for the first time.
First time.
Woo!
Probably the first people ever to stream it.
Yeah.
Whether or not we're actually playing Ashes Without Number is arguable because all that has been released of it is character creation rules, which we have filled in with content from Other Dust, Worlds Without Number, and Cities Without Number. Before we go any further, why don't we introduce ourselves? We're going to go Alan, Sarah, Mia, Matt.
Hi, my name is Alan. Tonight I'll be playing the character Radon. He is hardcore mutant of this setting. Little tiny backstory is basically at a young age he was experimented on by some sort of organization or something, and one day there was some complications and he basically fought himself out, killing everybody in that place and barely surviving, half dead, far away from the facility. And that's when he got picked up by Nico. And I don't want to go into all of his mutations. He has a lot. Let's just say he has a ton because I got the max stats for whatever I could do in the Ashes Without Number. But I'll keep some of those a secret until we get to it. Your turn.
All right, I'm Sarah. I am playing Nico Chant tonight. She is a slightly less hardcore mutant, less hardcore on the mutant, more hardcore on the shooting and the killing. Formerly of a raiding clan. Now it's just me and this guy here, and we get on pretty good. We do pretty good for ourselves, thank you.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, he's a mutant and he has a lot of cat features. He basically has cat eyes, cat ears, long cat tail. A lot of his body is part cat-like, so he wears a lot of like leather robes to cover that up, and a hood and a visor too. So he tries to stay incognito a lot.
Yes. And Nico has glow-in-the-dark blood.
Nice.
Ooh. Oh,
All right,
nice.
Mia, you're up.
Okay, I am playing Poppy Stone. She has hardened genetics, which prevents her from actually mutating. Plus the ghost skill, which just basically makes her super sneaky. She was born and raised in a farming community. And so, yeah, she's basically kind of sneaky. Also has some alertness skills to keep her from getting busted up. But yeah, probably, you may say she may be like 23, 24 years old, a little bit naive being from the community. So here we are, bumped into Cowboy somewhere along the way and end up here with the rest of these folks.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. I'm Matt, and I'm playing Manchester Maximilian the 23rd. But people call me Cowboy on account of the bottom half of my body is a cow, and the top half is 100% corn-fed, iron wall, 23rd generation, handsome cowboy.
There is no way you were fed on corn 100% of the time.
Whatever we call corn, it may not be the same corn we had the whole time, but or we had back.
Can I call it? Yeah.
But it's what we got now. I will sell you the shirt off your own back if I can.
Can I call you 23?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. How old are you?
I'm not that old, but I'm probably around 23.
Now, okay. But, that's pretty old because nobody has parents.
I did at one point. I had a 22.
He's got the number to prove it.
Yeah.
So, now, you guys have mentioned your mutations. For anyone watching who's new to our channel, we have two other streams, or two other shows, two other campaigns, that's what I'm trying to say, that are set in the same world we're playing in tonight, which is the world of Archonia. Our regular campaign is in Worlds Without Number. It's a fantasy setting. And then occasionally we break off for Cities Without Number, which Matt runs, for the distant future of that setting. Today, for Ashes Without Number, we are actually going to the distant past. Longtime viewers who remember Campaign 1 will be aware that the world of Archonia is one that goes through some cycles from time to time. They're not all the same, but more than once it has built up to a level of high technology and then collapsed again. So right now we are approximately 800,000 years before the start of Shadows of Archonia 2, and about 200,000 years after the end of Shadows of Archonia 1. I'm gonna put on a little bit more appropriate music as I set the scene here. In recent memory, the world was better. It was at a state of technology somewhat more advanced than what we here would call the modern day, but not a lot. And it also occasionally had bits and spurts of magic within it. Now, I mentioned this to the four of you in our Discord when we were prepping for the game, but the world as it was before was one full of other races besides just humans. And I'm not speaking here of mutation, I'm speaking of dwarves, halflings, elves, bird people. Now, nobody piped up when I said it, but I did offer you guys the chance to be not just base humans. Does anyone here think they might have any other blood in their veins besides human or mutated human?
There's a chance that Radon got injected with other kinds of blood
Very true.
in his lab experiments, but he doesn't know. Like I think he really can't remember anything before the lab, at least for my character.
What about you, Nico?
Nico doesn't really know much about who she is or where she came from. She's just living in the moment, baby.
That figures. Poppy, how about you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Minotaur.
Minotaur. Did all my family like history?
I don't know. You're
have
a reverse.
cows?
You're like a reverse Minotaur.
Yeah, yeah. What would you call that? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, reverse Minotaur.
Taro man.
Yeah.
Cool. So just throwing that out there, whether you personally are demi-humans or not, you probably have met some. The community that you all are in, some of you would probably call it home, and others of you would probably call it a way station, is known as Ironwall. Because they have constructed a large wall blocking off the community from the horrors of the wasteland. There is a door, which, stop me if you've heard this, is made out of a bus and some other vehicles sort of strung together, which can be slid out of the way when it is time to let people in and out. But once you're inside, it's a fairly nice place as wasteland hovels go. There are shacks built of whatever materials are available, and it's plentiful in food. It's backed up against the sort of an alcove in the mountains, where there are caves at the back of the town, and mushrooms are grown in there, which are a lot of what you guys eat. Now, unlike some wasteland settings that you might be familiar with, we do not deal with a lot of radiation here. Something mutates people, but nobody knows quite what it is. There are places where you go where you can just sort of feel it. But whatever it was that destroyed society, knocked down buildings, took out the infrastructure, devastated the natural weather patterns, it wasn't nuclear weapons. Nobody's quite sure what it was. There was a flash. There was a rumble. There were explosions, but they were explosions caused by things that were already around being damaged, like gas tanks. Nobody knows what actually caused it. This was about 150 years ago. So, I know that Poppy is not from Ironwall. Poppy has come here on a search for her missing brother. Cowboy, you are probably out on the road right now when we meet you.
All right. Alrighty.
Returning, I think, to Ironwall. With your, what is your companion's name?
Smalls.
You and Smalls, the intelligent mute buffalo.
He's more Minotaur than I am.
He's more tar anyway.
Yeah, he's something.
You're returning from a journey, and you see coming, I think, out of Ironwall, probably Poppy, who you have met before. You originally met on the road, brought her to Ironwall when she was traveling herself. Poppy, we're meeting you leaving the town. Do you think that you're heading out permanently, or are you going somewhere else? What do you think is Poppy's mindset right now?
There's maybe, I'm looking for some additional food supply. There's like some sort of nutritional lichen that grows on some rocks nearby.
Sure.
So I'm going out to scrape up some lichen.
Makes sense. And then Cowboy, you see her coming out. What do you think is happening?
Hey Poppy. I didn't know you were in town. You heading somewhere?
Yeah, just looking to get some additional food supplies. The mushrooms are good, but my palate needs some extra. Going to get some lichen off some nearby rocks.
Oh, that's fair. Do you need a hand? I've been known to scavenge pretty well myself, being out on the road all day.
Would I know that Cowboy is capable of like climbing some rocky terrain? More goat-like.
Are you?
You seen mountain goats, right?
I think so.
I don't think Smalls can come. But...
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably can, but Smalls can't.
Yeah, I can get around.
Okay, yeah, come on with me. The company would be great.
My dexterity is like 9.
You gotta let Smalls in first.
Oh yeah, let me put Smalls away. He gets a little scared out here on his own. So I take him, and he's covered in like all kinds of packages and weird things tied to him, and like a bunch of little jars and stuff. And he definitely rattles a lot, like when he moves. You can definitely hear him coming. In fact, it's like a bell, like Ice Cream Man, that rattles when he walks.
For sure.
And yeah, I'll take him and put him inside.
Okay, cool. He kind of moans at you. He wants to go, but.
Hey, buddy, you're not gonna make it. It's you're carrying a lot of weight right now. We had a good trip. Yeah, okay, I get it. I know. Yeah, you like Poppy, too. I get it. Well, next time, okay? Poppy, she'll be back.
He rolls his eyes. He's frustrated, and this means he's trying to communicate a complex thought, and he has no way to do it.
I feel like I understand it anyway. But
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, so Nico and Radon.
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 Where do you think you guys are at right now?
We're probably at the Enclave.
Yeah.
You're inside?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're inside. We're probably
Hanging out at the saloon.
Yep.
Equivalent thereof.
Drinking.
Having friends. Making friends.
They ferment
Looking for work.
anything they can.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mushroom.
I'll drink anything they
beer.
ferment.
Yeah.
I'm picky.
I think Radon says to Nico,
Yeah.
so when will we go on our next raid?
Well, you know, the right thing comes walking through the door.
Smalls slams into the door, tries to get inside.
Uh,
He doesn't fit because he has all of the pack gear
Smalls,
on.
let me take all your shit off. Come on.
Oh, you're inside? I thought you just let him in and left.
Oh no, I was gonna tie him, or like I was gonna help.
He's
him.
trying to get into the saloon.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is. You guys know Smalls looks like
Yeah.
a regular pack animal, but
Yeah.
he's actually
He's a bipedal pack animal.
He's actually
Nice.
a mutated human.
Yeah,
Oh no.
He's intelligent,
yeah.
and he's trying to get in. And I think probably at this point you finally grok what he was trying to tell you. Get this shit off me.
Yeah, I'm trying. You gotta hold still for a minute, son.
That's not the right thing yet.
No.
Hey, cowboy. Hey,
Hey.
Smalls.
Hey, oh, I got something for you. And
What you got?
I dig through some packages real quick. It's around here somewhere. Ah, here it is. And I slide you like along the bar. I slide you a can of cat food. Found it on the road. So it might be a little rusty, but
Well, with that, Radon, why don't you describe your mutations?
Yeah, like I said before, Radon is very cat-like features. He does try to cover it up a lot with his hoodie and his robes, but he has cat ears, cat eyes, and a long cat tail. And he actually kind of scoffs a little bit when you give it to him. He's like, Radon does not eat cat food. But
Oh,
then,
really?
But then he takes the can and he puts it in his pocket.
I'll eat it.
And he says, but I'll keep this for later in case.
Roll a dexterity check to see if you successfily get the can of cat food into your pocket.
Really?
Why is she trying to get it?
No, because you have big dumb
Oh, yeah.
fingers.
Yeah, because
He rolled
so
a negative mutation that makes his fingers
Yeah.
very clumsy.
so
Oh.
Radon has 3 negative mutations. One is he has clumsy paws. His hands are clumsy compared to human digits, so you can't manipulate any object more delicate than a oversized gun trigger. And animalistic mentality, I basically can't. If it's humans, we're not gonna get along. I have a negative penalty to my charisma with them.
Probably get along with Smalls then.
Yeah. I
I'm
do.
not human either. But I still bust your chops.
I
so.
do. Radon is kind of negative towards mutants too, but not as much.
Okay.
And also, I have placement blindness. So if I'm in a spot for too long by myself, I won't know where I am.
You get lost easy.
I get lost very easily.
Okay.
So-
this will
so-
be an easy check. I'm not going to make you roll every time you do anything. I just thought it was
So
funny.
Dex,
Yeah,
what is it
easy
again?
check. 7. 7 will get the cat food into your pocket without dropping it.
Is it D20?
Yeah. No, 2d6. If you have anything applicable skill-wise.
I have +1 in Dex. Ooh, snake eyes.
Ooh.
First snake eyes of the night.
Can I
So-
assist?
First roll at night.
You want to assist?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just
So-
can't, I don't think you can help him, but you can just pick up the cat food and put it in his pocket
Yeah. So Radon kind of goes
without roll. You don't need to roll.
like
to pick
like
up
he
cat food.
he rolls it to
Like
me.
he-
I go. "Oh."
He bobbles it and I kind of bump it up.
Okay, well in
because-
that case, yes, roll.
Okay. Yeah, I can just pick it up if I wanted to. So just 1d6, right?
2.
2?
Two.
Okay.
Exciting action.
Thrilling! Thrill as we try to pick
First
up.
roll of the campaign.
That's a 10 plus
Cat food in your pocket.
1 is, 11.
Okay, so he,
So I
So-
bobbled it.
yeah.
I just
Nico successfully catches the cat food after you fumble it.
Oh, that never gets old.
These damn paws.
You hear Smalls go,
Where'd you find this?
Literally buried in a trunk on the side of the road.
like a car trunk or like a trunk trunk?
It is probably a car trunk at one point.
Nah. One of these
Okay.
days, I'll find a trunk.
Anyway, I gotta go.
And the whole elephant to
I'm
go,
gonna go.
with
I'm
it.
gonna go say hi to Poppy again. So
Alright.
have fun drinking yourselves to sleep at
So
7 a.m. in the morning.
Later!
I
Will do!
I didn't quite catch the end of the conversation, but you two were talking about, do you run this place?
Well, I think that I don't think we do run this place. I think we settle that we don't. Unless you... What's your thoughts on that, Radon?
Radon, he basically loves doing raids.
Yeah.
So when you were raiding all the time, that was like his favorite thing to do.
Yep.
So this place, maybe we found it because of a raid,
Yeah.
and we just like chilling here
Okay.
until the
We
next
do.
raid happens.
We like chilling here. We're sort of like the
Mercenaries.
National Guard,
Yeah.
where we're here if the raiders if other people try to raid this place.
Yeah.
We're on it. We're on it.
This is like
We will defend the people here. They can rely on us after I finish my drink to get right out there and do our thing.
It sure
after,
is nice having a couple warriors around like you guys.
Thank you, Cowboy. I appreciate that
After-
respect.
like
After
this.
Cowboy leaves, Small starts nuzzling you in the side.
Oh.
Gestures towards your drink.
Oh yeah, sure, Smalls. You got it, pal. What do you want? It's a drink. You want the same thing?
He just stares at you. You know you need.
got it.
You know he needs it in a bowl.
Of course I do. I'm not an idiot.
Anyway, back out to Cowboy. And
My
Poppy.
wisdom and when it comes to my intelligence, my wisdom is very high. So
Yeah.
I am. Yeah, I get him set up. Sure,
All right.
you got it.
So you guys are just drinking with the buffalo.
Oh yeah,
And
this is a great afternoon.
Cowboy and Poppy are going looking for lichen.
All right. Listen, I'm telling you, we gotta stick around here a little bit more. We got a good thing going on here. I like a good raid as much as the next person, but you know.
Radon thinks we're wasting time. We should be out there, getting what we can.
See, I think we should be in here enjoying what we got.
All right, we're cutting outside. Cowboy, you find Poppy again outside. Poppy, have you been waiting by the door, or did you leave without it?
I've wandered a little further out, but stayed within eyesight of the door so he could see me. Yeah.
Okay.
I quickly catch up and I pull out like a little blunt knife and do a little twirl. Got my lichen scraper ready to go.
Nice. It's always nice to watch you gallop.
It feels good to just let it go sometimes.
All right. Well, you guys, you were gonna climb up some of the rocks behind the town, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, circle around and climb up on the rocks nearby. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are at the base of a mountain range. There is a river near the town, but it's also nestled against the base of this mountain range. At first, it's sort of dry, Canyonlands type rock faces, but it does go all the way up to big snowy peaks if you were to go far enough. So everything in between. But you guys can find some nice shady spots where there might be a little moisture to get some lichen out of. Why don't I get a survive check from each of you? That's 2d6 plus the skill plus, let's say, intelligence to know where to look for it. Wisdom would also apply.
7 minus 1 is 6 plus. I think my intelligence is supposed to be plus 1, not plus 2. But 7. I think.
I rolled 4 on the dice, so basically 4. Okay.
Copy that. Well, Cowboy finds some lichen, and Poppy is able to help scrape it up.
Hell yeah.
Woohoo! Teamwork.
What is lichen?
They're like moss.
Moss. Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty healthy.
As you guys are heading back
They need
towards the
some green in their
town,
diet.
you see the road that goes past Iron Wall. it has something moving on it. It looks like a group of people, but they're moving in a really weird way. They're kind of jittering, stuttering as they move, like shuffling, jerky.
Do we recognize like this type of movement, or?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you don't know what it means.
I do have binoculars, so if I can get a good look at them.
Okay.
What time of day is it? It's daytime, right?
It's daytime. It's
Okay.
probably, it's getting late enough that you got to go back, but it's still light out.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Poppy, you've got binoculars. You pull your binoculars out and you look at a troop of a dozen or so, maybe less, people walking down the road. But they look sick. They look like they're hurting. One of them's holding his side. Another one is like dragging her foot, like she can barely walk. One of them's full on like crawling, trying to keep up with the others. And they're sweating. One of them's just bleeding from his eyes. But then you start to see what the real problem is. These people are in the process of mutating. One of them has already got like part of a third arm coming out from the back of his neck, and one of them, the face is melting. One's got one hand that's a claw. And the guy in front, whose eyes are glowing purple, and his legs are the wrong shape. They're kind of like goat legs.
Hey.
But his face is that of your brother.
Oh wow.
Hey, Papa, what you got?
You see me looking through the binoculars and just like scanning, and then suddenly there's this. I drop the binoculars and look over to you. It's my brother. You know, I've been looking for him for like a year.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And I
Real?
basically, great news. Yeah, but they're mutating. Oh my!
Oh.
And I just kind of like slide down the rock face to try and get there as quickly as possible.
Okay. Are you gonna go with her?
Yeah. All right. We should probably warn the others, and yeah, I guess I'm gonna go.
Okay. You're gonna go with Poppy, or you're gonna go?
I'm gonna go with Poppy. I'm gonna hold my hat running down the hill.
Okay. By the time you guys reach the road, the person who was crawling has fully died.
Oh. One less problem.
Yeah, okay. But they hear you coming. They're still, awake, most of them. And Poppy, what is your brother's first name?
Samson.
Well, Samson turns and sees you coming and stops in his tracks. His weird goat legs kind of wobble. He's never really suddenly stopped with them before.
You look like a calf.
He looks at you. He glances at Cowboy, and then looks back at you. Puppy?
Sam? That is you. It's Sam.
Hallucinating. He turns to keep walking down the road.
No. Sorry. I don't want to talk over you there. I'm like, no. And I like rush up and like grab him by his shirt or sleeve, one of his arms.
Yeah, he almost gets pulled off his feet when you do that. But he staggers and sort of grabs you for support. Poppy, you're here. How'd you find me?
Dumb luck. I mean, I've been looking for you, and here you are just wandering down the road.
Well, did you know? Did you know what they did?
They?
Do you have someplace nearby? A hiding place?
I look at the rest of the folks with him, and I turn to Cowboy and kind of like give him that look, like, eh?
I'd like you both to roll a notice check.
And I was thinking if I can roll a medical check of some sort to see if I can see how far these guys are gone, or like.
That will
understand.
actually work very well for what I'm wanting here. So
what do you
Poppy
want
can roll notice.
Heal skill? No, it's different though. Okay.
Heal is a skill, yeah. I would count this as
And-
a heal or a
Okay.
notice.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
And notice is modified. Okay, they shouldn't.
Ooh.
9.
I'm sorry. In the room here, Matt's actually much louder. What did you say, Poppy?
9 on the dice.
9 on the die. So you're adding the notice skill and then an appropriate attribute. Wisdom or intelligence would work. And yours was what?
I got 12. Total.
12. Okay. So there's plenty for both of you to see this. Not all of the suffering that these people are experiencing is from the mutation. It looks like they have actual wounds from trauma on their bodies. And with your 12 in heal, you are able to look at a couple of the people, Cowboy, and realize that they have been tortured.
Oh, these wounds are not the good kind of wounds. If there are such thing. I believe these guys were tortured.
What? Oh my god. Do you think it's safe to get them back to our our enclave, Cowboy?
Is her brother tortured too, or just
The whole group.
The whole group.
Yeah.
You
You assume the whole group. Multiple of them have visible wounds. Some of them probably have wounds you can't see right now.
Yeah.
Samson loses consciousness. He's already holding you, Poppy, so you can catch him before he hits the ground, but he's out.
I feel like, to be safe, we should bring him no farther than the front gate, but at the gate we can examine them a little better, at least in some shade.
Okay. Thank you, Cowboy. Looks like, yeah, thank you. I'm crying as I'm trying to hug and hold my brother up.
I give you a little pat on your shoulder as I walk past you. Everyone who can follow. I'll send somebody to come get the rest.
All right. It's slow going, but you're not far from Iron Wall.
Yeah.
You guys basically just sort of walked around it to go back up the hill. So, I would say in 20 minutes you get them to the gate. And of course there is a guard. There's always 2 guards standing watch over the gate because it could theoretically be open from outside. And one of them shouts down, "Cowboy, is that you?"
Yes. We seem to have found some victims. I don't want to bring them inside, but I gotta come in and get my medical kit.
Oh man, I gotta run this by boss.
Yeah. That's fair. 22, she'll understand, I hope.
But it's my brother, I shout at the guards. You know I've been looking for him.
Oh yeah, hey, yeah, what's up? He looks dead.
He's still alive. He's just passed out.
Gemini Factor, welcome. Good to see you.
Heyo.
Yeah. Oh, and Ken McFerrin over on YouTube. Roz. I saw Carlos earlier. Cool. Good to see everyone. I'm just talking to the chat. If you're watching this later and don't know who I'm saying hi to, I'm talking to the chat. Yeah. So the guard jumps off the wall, runs inside, comes back, and says, "All right." She says you can come in, but you can't. You can't bring anyone in but Poppy's brother.
Yeah, I didn't plan on it. I know the rules. I've been around.
All right.
I've lived here my whole life.
Over in the saloon, because this is all they're yelling this back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's not quite, nobody else hears it in the saloon, but I perk my head up, put my cup down, like, hey, something's going on at the wall. Let's go. See you later, Smalls. And I'll pour out what remains of my drink into his bowl and
Radon,
head over.
Radon
We'll come wandering up at this
takes
point
out his
in the
weapon and
conversation.
puts it next to him. It's like, okay, I'll follow.
Yeah. You guys come out. Smalls comes with you. He again runs into the wall. This time, not because he has packs on, but because he is drunk.
Smalls, go home. You're drunk.
And he's got horns.
Yeah, he can manipulate the horns, but he kind of loses track of where his butt is. He wasn't always this shape. He goes. He follows you guys. He ignores your instruction to go home.
Suit yourself.
What do you tell them?
Holster my rifle.
So the gate has opened at this point, and
Enough for you to get in.
okay. I'm at this point. I feel like by the time they get there, I had grabbed my med kit that I just dropped off and bringing it with me. Oh, hey guys. I don't think there's anything for you to fight right now, but there's definitely some victims out here if you want to come help.
Victims of what?
I'm not quite sure yet. Definitely torture, mutations.
Oh.
Rapid mutations though, like not the slow exposure kind.
Yeah. Is there a way for Radon to see if these mutations are due to radiation or if it's due to experiments?
There's no way to
way.
see that. But as I said in the sort of setup, radiation isn't really a known factor in this world.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like Fallout where you just accidentally walk too close to the wrong body of water and get mutated. Like something unknown mutates people.
Can I try giving one of my snake oil elixirs to my brother?
Sure.
Basically, do a heal check on him.
Yeah.
If you want to do a heal check, do a heal check. If you want to give him your fake potions, do that.
I believe in my thing.
Quick location check. So Radon and I are still inside the wall talking to you. Have Poppy and her brother come through yet? Poppy and Samson are still outside or inside?
I did not think they were coming in. Are you bringing him in, Poppy?
Not just yet, no.
Okay,
no.
so you're going out.
Yeah, I think it's safest if we keep the unknown people out. That's how we kind of keep this place safe.
Right.
Smalls walks up to the gate where it's open enough for you, sticks his head through and pushes it open more and walks out.
Smalls,
looks
come
over.
on, man. Have some professionalism.
He didn't fit. He says with a look.
Then you stay inside. You don't put... Ugh. Trying to do things the right way.
I only got a 7 on my heal check to try to... Or is it a check? I don't know how healing actually works.
Yeah, you do a heal check plus intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Or dex, I guess.
But that's the,
Are
yeah.
you using that med kit?
Yes.
Then you'll add a
Oh,
1.
I forgot the +1, so 8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
8. I say you get him stable enough that you know he's not gonna die, but he doesn't wake up.
Yeah. I mean, I can stabilize one person per round, so that's cool too.
Yeah.
I am going to kind of scramble up the inside of the wall so that I'm perched on top of it and have a pretty good sniper view of these folks. I'm going to look for the person who seems the most together and shout, "Hey, who tortured you?"
So the people you are addressing are beaten up, hurt, and exhausted beyond belief. They, as soon as they got into this little alcove in front of the gate where there is shade from the surrounding arms of the mountains, they immediately sort of collapsed against the walls and the rocks. But there is a woman down there who is more or less still conscious and capable of speech. She looks up at you and says, "We didn't see their faces." I didn't.
Huh?
What do you want to know?
How long ago did this happen? You're leading a bunch of raiders this way?
Raiders? No, we're not raiders. We
Not
escaped.
from...
Where'd you escape from?
It
We
was
followed.
It was 2 days back.
2 days? Okay.
Well, you saw the speed they were moving.
Mm-hmm.
but 2 days back, she says. We climbed up a ladder. It was underground.
All right.
Did they? Who took you underground? What did they look like?
They were ugly. She passes out.
I'm gonna send
Fair
Smalls
enough.
to go get the remaining people who couldn't make it.
Cool. Yeah, he will go back. Are you sending him by himself?
Papa, you wanna go with Smalls? I know he likes company.
I look down at my brother and I look to you, Cowboy. It's like, just take care of my brother. Yeah, I'll take him out there. Just make sure he's okay.
Yeah, I'm working on it as best I can. This is pretty bad, and I've never seen purple eyes like this before. It's interesting.
Through me and through Don and Nico's travels of raiding, have we heard of any people that torture people like this, or any rumors of that sort?
Only your own history.
Mm-hmm.
When you escaped from the lab that you escaped from, Radon, you didn't keep track of where it was. You don't know how to find it again.
You know what? If that's how I see it, can I do like a physical save to see if a mental save to see if Radon has like PTSD right now?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I got 3. I failed.
Okay. You absolutely are suffering a panic attack.
So
You are useless for the rest of the scene. You need your
yeah,
heart is going too fast. You're hyperventilating. You need to sit.
Yeah, you just see Radon like.
Double over.
Yeah,
Hey, listen.
I need a
I got this. Yeah. You sit down. Listen, can you? Yeah. Sit down. You get behind the wall.
Yeah, Radon goes
I
back
got this.
inside and sits down
Okay.
somewhere. He's like, oh, fucking shit.
All right. I'm going to do a scan because I've got. Because my first thought is, they're 2 days ago. They're all traveling in a group. They're moving real slow. I do a horizon scan, and I'm going to use my my telescopic sight, and I can naturally see 100 meters, which is 0.6 miles.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
I am looking for. Oh, I'm sorry. Not. I can see any visible point within 1 kilometer. I was mixing up my.
100 meters isn't impressive, but
Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, 1 kilometer. I'm scanning slowly for pursuers across the horizon.
So you don't see them, but Poppy and Smalls are heading towards where they're coming from. So it took you and Cowboy about 20 minutes to get everyone back here, Poppy. You've been walking only 5 minutes on your own before you find the spot where that one person collapsed. He's the only one that didn't make it with you guys. That guy that was crawling and then just collapsed on the road. He is dead. Do you want Smalls to carry him back?
I think that would be good to show some solidarity and caring to the others that are still alive.
Okay. So you can put him on the back of Smalls, but as you start to pick him up and do that, that is when you see someone coming up the road pursuing. At speed.
Crap.
Yeah, there is a dust cloud. It looks like a motorcycle or some similar small vehicle. Are you going to try to run? Are you going to hide? What do you want to do? Are you going to...
Gonna try and run for now. Small, let's get out of here. Quick.
I think, weirdly, we, establishing that Smalls likes Poppy, might try to slow the motorcycle down if you can.
That is true. But Poppy said, Smalls, let's get out of here. Are you leading him back towards Iron Wall or somewhere else?
I think it'd be a good idea to like move off at a 90-degree angle from the Enclave. So yeah, get off the road and like go someplace other than the Enclave to get away.
Okay, yeah. So 90 degrees from this road, you're either heading towards the mountains or away from them out into the plains.
Maybe we can get up into the mountains a bit and hide, and then kind of circle around to the Enclave, to Iron Wall.
Okay. You can head towards the mountains. As soon as you and Small start moving, you do leave the body. You haven't had time to pick it up, but as soon as you guys start moving, it becomes clear that this vehicle is coming too fast for you to get out of sight before it arrives. It is sundown, but there's still light to see by. However, as it gets closer, you realize it is just one person and on a motorcycle. And when he gets off, he covered in like dirty brown leathers, and has a weird helmet on, kind of bumpy. And then you realize he's actually not wearing a helmet. His head looks like that. It's this large, slimy, scaly, almost fish-like, big bulging eyes and sharp teeth. He reaches down to his belt, grabs one of a great many canteens that he has on his outfit and his motorcycle, drinks some, pours some over his head, puts it back. Says, have you seen others like him? Pointing to the dead man.
No, we just were in the area and we found this guy lying in the road. He appears to be dead.
Yes, he escaped from prison. He was a criminal, but there were others with him. We must recover him for the safety of everyone around.
Criminals? Oh my gosh, that sounds dangerous. We can see if we can find somebody. Where are you located? Maybe we can bring you a message or bring them back to you if we happen to find them.
Oh, well, I am out quite a ways from home here. I think you better show me where you live. Rifle. He pulls the rifle. He doesn't point it at you, but he just kind of looks at it.
I look over at Small and I just kind of like give him a wink. Like, I know if we take this guy there that he's severely outnumbered. So, so we'll lead him there ever so slowly. Take our sweet time, giving Nico an opportunity to see us coming.
Yeah.
What kind of place do you live in?
It's a community, a small enclave of others.
What direction is it?
It's this way. Follow us. We'll show you.
Okay. You guys start walking. He gets back on his motorcycle and takes off ahead of you.
Oh. Is it an established road?
You gestured towards the correct direction, right, Poppy?
Yeah.
That's where he went.
Okay.
It is a road. It's not a very.
It's just a traveled road, right?
Yeah, it's like it's not a heavily traveled one, and there are others around because there used to be like cities and stuff. But yeah, he's He's just tearing off in the direction Poppy indicated, staying more or less near the mountains. So you guys see him coming.
1
She only was a
kilometer
5-minute
out.
walk away.
Yeah. I was surprised she got more than a kilometer out. And just, Cowboy, we got incoming.
Oh shit.
Just one. All I see on a motorcycle.
Maybe that's not so bad.
Hey, I'm gonna shout to, what's the guard's name?
Oh, Baron.
Baron?
Yeah.
Hey, Baron, you better go tell herself. We got some more company here. We gotta make a decision to bring these people in or leave them out there pretty darn quick.
Well, how do you know it's bad company?
I don't. I just assume everything's gonna go to shit.
Good call. And right as you say that, you realize with your incredible vision that he's a fish monster on a motorcycle.
Oh. Huh. Well, I didn't see that every day.
Yeah, so Baron comes back. The Gray said, open the gate, bring everyone in, close it.
Yep.
Cool. And I've been using this whole time to do more of a triage. I've just been stabilizing everybody at this point.
Okay.
All right. I will come and check on you. I don't know if the scene's still going or if it's over.
Yeah. How's Radon right now?
You're okay to come inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you all right, buddy? You with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your panic attack has subsided.
All right,
All right.
let's get everybody inside as quickly as possible.
Need
Be
your help.
gentle.
All right. All right.
Okay. And I am not telling Radon yet what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to keep him focused on getting people inside before.
Okay. Well, I mean, Radon, it's up to you whether you would have been able to process it mentally, but I mean, you were in earshot of that whole conversation.
I mean, Radon has like a bias towards mutants. So when he
Okay.
heard Fishman, it didn't really get to him.
I didn't say anything.
You said someone's coming.
I
Okay.
said someone's coming. I didn't say it was Fishman.
Never mind.
I said, and that was a choice.
Okay, so Radon just goes inside and ready his weapon.
No.
All right.
I think I'm gonna wait outside and try to talk to the feller.
Why don't you, Cowboy, why don't you talk to him from inside? Up here. We got lots of places inside. Come on. We're closing the gate. Get in.
What kind of impression does that put out? You know, like if
I physically
Oh.
grab you
Yeah.
and haul you
All right, all
back
right.
behind. Yeah.
You don't survive
yeah.
this long by showing your hand right away.
Yeah.
No, my tongue. I survive by my tongue, and it's about being at eye level with them.
Yeah, well, I survived by being on the other side of this wall of cars.
Yeah.
So let's make that happen.
Well, a motorcycle pulls up. Guy gets off it. He looks at the wall.
Huh?
These are nice vehicles.
Thank you, sir. What might your name be?
I didn't catch that over the fact that it sounds like you got something stuck in your throat. Is that your name? Ka?
I think it's more of a.
I'm incapable of that kind of.
Everyone
Grotesque noise.
says it differently. My name is.
Alright, well, pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
Radon does not respect your name.
Alright, guys.
Radon.
He's right now, as far as we know, he's a guest. Let's just calm down. Let me just.
Yes, I'm a guest.
I tilt my
I've
hat.
come to stay at your fine enclave.
Ironically, we're not taking any guests at the moment, or patrons, I should say. But I can interest you in some medical supplies or elixirs if you're interested.
What I'm looking for most is some escaped prisoner.
Do they look like you, or
No, they're dangerous mutants.
can you describe them a little bit? We haven't had many guests around here lately.
They
There's a lot of dangerous mutants in these parts, mister.
They mostly look human, but they have mutations such as tentacles and third arms and melting flesh. Many people have such mutations these days, but these bunch are violent and unstable.
All right. Well, we'll take the warning to heed. I'm sure we don't usually let people in anyway, so if we come across them, we'll be sure to send them back your way.
Well, what about the people who were out here a short time ago and were dragged inside, leaving these marks in the sand? There is blood here.
Yeah, well, we had a little mishap with one of our, let's just say, we have our own justice system here, and that was dealt with.
I should inform you that I am from an organization that is capable of coming here and taking every person out of your enclave.
Which organization is this?
We do not have a name.
Maybe you should think about a name. Good catchy name really goes far in this fine world.
How does this organization have a name?
I suppose you might call us children. Children of destiny.
That sounds great. And I'm scanning real quick. Quick scan for Poppy and Smalls.
Radon does not
They
believe
are
in destiny.
approaching, but I am going to let Poppy tell me how.
Okay.
I would like to approach cautiously. Is there like a ridge we can kind of like go up on and move towards the enclave and approach above this guy on a motorcycle?
You can certainly approach the perimeter from out of sight, but the town is intentionally built in such a way that you can't just sort of climb over and get into it easily without going through the gate. So yeah, you can do that. You can sort of climb up and be above the town. Smalls cannot.
Okay. But I can see they're coming and I can see they're alive.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna change tactics here, guys. Maybe we let him in so he doesn't leave.
I was thinking something else entirely. I'm gonna pull my gun and fire. This guy just threatened to reveal us to his people and have his people kill us all. I'd say
Okay.
that's time.
Well,
I'd say it's shooting
I
time.
was saying if we brought him in and did that, then he couldn't.
Yep.
leave.
Here we go.
Everyone roll initiative.
Yes.
With D8 plus dexterity.
Oh my gosh.
Radon sees what you're doing and he just follows suit.
Hell yeah.
7.
Like I held out that long so you could get some information out of him. We're done.
7.
Okay.
6.
He passed me.
Oh.
7
want
for
my fancy one?
Poppy.
Nice.
6 for
Yeah.
Nico. What about Cowboy?
2.
2 for Cowboy.
You just want a straight D8 for Smalls?
Oh yeah, I was gonna roll Smalls, but you can do it.
Okay.
And we'll do +1
Wow.
for Smalls.
Oh shit! Well then he got 8.
Okay. Hell yeah, Smalls. And Radon. Radon?
Radon.
Radon.
Radon's got 8.
Rhymes
Radon's
with
also
the
okay, so you'll go before Smalls.
rhymes with the Netflix thing. Da-don.
Radon.
Just like some other cat guys we used to know,
Oh.
Radon always goes first.
Well, I got lucky.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got lucky.
Gets a 6.
You can control Smalls. His motivations will be Poppy first and then me.
Okay, and then I'm going to roll for Baron and the other guard. They got 8 as well.
Quick question: does an instant action mean that I do it on my turn, or does it mean that I get to skip the order?
An instant action can be done at any time during the round.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I want to kick off the round because my focus is Deadeye, which means I can ready a stowed weapon as an instant action.
Okay, no problem.
I guess I wasn't really...
Well,
Yeah, all that
So I
means
can
all
actually
it means
shoot.
you're drawing your weapon.
Okay, very good.
Radon had his shotgun out
Yeah.
like the whole time. So.
Yeah, you already
So did
had
I.
your weapon.
Yeah.
Too,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, good to know.
All right.
So yeah, basically, Radon was seeing what Nico was doing, getting that thing out, and that plus his short PTSD moment, he was just like, nah, this guy can't threaten us, and he just fires at him.
Okay.
D20, right?
Yes.
Sound guns out, yeah.
That's 14 to hit.
That's
Hell
a miss.
yeah.
No
What?
way.
Oh, shit.
You fire at him. What kind of weapon is it?
Shotgun.
You fire your shotgun at him, and you see it hits sort of around him, and you see sort of like dirt puffs come up on both sides of him. It's because the spread pattern's so wide on this busted ass old shotgun. But where it hits his body, it punctures the leather and then sparks.
Okay.
Like so.
There's something under his jacket.
So like armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
Radon just hisses on his nose.
He yanks the leather and looks down to check and make sure that his large collection of gold necklaces is intact. It's broken. He looks up at you pissed off and raises his rifle, but it's not his turn, so it is Smalls. Smalls moves. He cannot follow Poppy, but he hears the shot, and so he's running towards the gate. It's going to be a couple rounds before he can reach the gate.
Oh yeah.
The guards will now fire at this guy. No, that's a D30. I'm not going to roll a D30 for the guards.
I mean,
Even
they're
though
really good.
You guys do want
Yeah.
me to, but I'm not going to.
At the bottom of the order.
Okay, a Baron misses completely. He's so staggered by whatever the hell this guy is. The other guard, who we'll call... what are we going to call this guy? Thuggo.
He was very proud of. He picked that one himself. He was very proud of it when he came up with
They
it.
absolutely named themselves, yeah. Baron thought he was going to run the town
Wait,
when he named
everyone else got to name themselves?
Yeah.
Everyone just called me cowboy.
Yeah. We know you're not the 23rd of anything. Yeah, so Thuggo shoots this guy and deals some damage.
Yay.
What is your shotgun damage, please?
It's 3d4. 3d4.
3d4. That's
Trauma.
reasonable.
Trauma dice is a d10.
Okay, I'm going to say he has the same weapon. 2, 3, 5, and the trauma dice is going to be a d10. That's a d7. No trauma, but he does 5 damage.
Ooh, that's still solid.
Yeah. Okay, now Poppy, you're up.
I'm assuming I still need to keep moving to get into range since I was
Yeah, I think you are
sort of.
two movement turns away. So if you want to spend this turn moving twice, then you'll be in range next time.
Yeah, I'll kind of sprint across that ridge line. Yeah.
Okay. Now it's he is going to run and take cover behind his motorcycle. He's actually going to, when he gets back there, press a button on it, and you see sort of the side of it flips up, and there's a shield on it. And he's now ducking behind his shield. And he's going to lean out and shoot at Thuggo. The man who shot him. He crits on Thuggo.
Wow.
We're just saying Thuggo dies. I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
man.
crits on Thuggo.
Ouch.
Not Thuggo.
Hey!
He
Man, owe me some cash.
mm,
Bullets. You owe me some bullets.
Yes, he owed some.
Radon, you catch him as
Bullets.
he falls, and he looks up at you and he says, Thuggo, I'm sorry, and then dies.
Thuggo!
Like, you guys have been living here for a long time already.
Yeah.
We have been.
Ducks back behind his shield. Nico, you're up.
All right. I'm just good. My rivalry's gone behind this shield. I'm like, oh, come on. You're going to hide like a little bitch? And
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot the tire of the motorcycle.
Exactly what I was going
Ooh,
to do.
nice.
Okay. Roll that.
All right. So that is an 8 plus 2. So that's a 10 to hit the tire.
Okay.
And does that hit?
What's a good armor class for a tire? I'm gonna say no. That's a hard
It's
shot.
not a really, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. And then the breech loading rifle is just one shot per round, right?
Correct.
All right, I will duck back into cover.
Cowboy, you're next.
How far away is the motorcycle from me?
I believe this game's going to end up using meters, but since we're American, I'll just say 60 feet.
So 30 meters.
Yes, yeah.
Roughly. Bam.
Wait, 60 feet is like 20 meters.
20 meters. Yeah,
Yeah.
divided by 3, sorry. Wish I was higher level than I am now. Okay, then I think simultaneously I also draw my revolver from my holster and fire at the tire, thinking the same exact thing.
Okay.
Can't let him get away, guys. That's why I wanted him inside. I absolutely miss.
Yeah.
4 on the dice.
Okay, well, that's indeed a miss.
I'm on the wall, right?
I mean, you can, because you guys had a little time to get placed before he arrived, you can be wherever you would have been.
Yeah, I imagine there's some
I-
spots
yeah.
on the wall
I
for
pictured
to
you
give
all
net
up on the
cover.
How tall is the wall?
It's about the height of a very tall semi-truck,
And is
because it is a very tall semi-truck.
Great. Is there off the side of the road? Is there any cover on either side of the road, or is it just kind of like a more plainsy type of area?
A little bit. I was really picturing the fight happening very quickly out on the road, so I didn't build this set.
No, you're fine.
But I kind of imagine the place where the town has been built is between two arms of the hill behind it.
Yeah.
So like big rock formations that you could theoretically find cover in.
So I guess if I were to move to one side or the other and jump off the wall, could I do it behind a tree or something so that he doesn't quite catch me?
No, you'd be pretty visible.
But he's under full cover right now.
He is under full cover.
Ah, son of a bitch. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to move to the side that has more cover. Than, like, at least something I can maybe hide behind when I land, or
Okay.
and jump down if I can.
Okay, first roll dex for the jump. It's
not that
roughly 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Hit
8,
7, then you're
straight
fine.
8.
Great.
Yeah.
And then roll sneak.
Oh, alright. I don't think I have great. I have no sneak.
And I know you have no dex.
I at least have 0 dex.
Well, let the dice decide.
So 5 minus 1.
Okay, he sees you,
Oh, that's fine.
but yeah.
But
you can get behind cover for purpose of like taking cover from gunshots, but he sees you.
yeah, great. Then yes, I will try to get cover
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll take cover for the sake of reducing my
All right. Yeah, I thought
Profile.
I thought you were trying to like do it without being seen.
both, but mostly just to not get shot.
Copy. Radon, you are up.
Hmm.
Colors, Italians. 1 meter is about a yard, which is
How-
about yes.
How does
Copy,
move,
thank you, man.
move actions work again? Like I can move, do something.
You have a movement, you have a main action, and you have as many on-turn actions as are reasonable.
But I can't move a little bit, do an action, then move again.
I don't know what the rules say about that, but I think it's fine.
Because
As long as you do it in a way where it's like you're running, you do something real quick, and then you go.
well, because I have a mutation.
Okay.
It's my first mutation called Leaper. I can subtract 20 meters from any falling damage I take, but also as a move action, I can jump to any location within 20 meters, which is 65 feet.
Yeah.
And yeah, the jump does not count as a fighting withdrawal. Melee, okay, whatever. And so because after sorry, what was the guard's name again?
Thuggo.
Yeah, Thuggo. Yeah, after Thuggo dies in Radon's hands, Radon lifts up his glasses and you can see his cat eyes for the first time, and he just lets him down. He just goes, and he like jumps up in the air right towards them, and he's going to use another mutant ability called Explosive Exertion. On turn action, you gain tremendous boost to your strength.
Hell yeah.
Your next roll this round is treated as a strength modifier +2. For the rest of this round, you can lift, break, or carry anything an ogre-sized humanoid could.
Okay.
So I'm going to take his bike and throw it.
That's
I will say you can knock it down, or like shove it out of the way.
Shove it out of the
It's
way.
too heavy for you to just
Okay,
lift
so,
like a card
well, so I'm
table.
gonna
Yeah.
so Radon's gonna grab it and throw it to the side. So
Yeah.
so at least a good couple of meters to the side.
And he was crouched like this. He didn't see you coming until you were like right here. Thump, you land behind him, you grab the bike, you throw it to the side. He's got his back to you.
And
You show that
He's
fish
like-
who's
he's
boss!
like this, trying to see you.
does this guy count as a beast?
No.
No, he doesn't. Okay. Okay, and
Kick his ass, Radon!
yeah, because that was a move and that was an on-turn action. I still have a main action.
Yeah, I know.
So
You can go ahead and.
Wait, isn't the strength thing? You said it was a main action.
He said it was an on-turn action.
Oh, it's on turn.
yeah, the
Oh,
explosive exertion is
okay.
on turn.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
but
Well,
This guy- this-
Throwing the bike is
throwing
an
the
action.
bike, throwing the bike would be a main action.
throwing the bike would be a main action.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, that was mostly just to get him out of cover for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then-
so-
Oh yeah,
So-
that was effective.
Now, that being the plan, the next thing you should do is get out of line of fire.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so now Radon's gonna leap back.
No?
What's the total amount you can?
20.
So it's 65 meters.
65
That's
feet.
65
20
feet.
meters. You've already used up that amount of movement getting here.
All right, so
But
so I
I'll
can't.
say if you want to just sort of dive to the side so you're not directly behind him,
Yeah.
you won't be safe, but you'll be safer.
Okay, I'm gonna dive to the side. Actually, I'm gonna dive to the side. Yeah.
Okay. Great work.
Uh-huh.
Smalls.
So now he's completely out of cover.
And as you, and so are you.
Hell yeah.
And as you dive to the ground to get out of the line of fire, you look up and you see Smalls come around the corner, just galloping.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Baron's like, "You killed Thuggo, you son of a bitch!" And he's gonna shoot this guy. Baron whiffs it again.
Dang.
I think Baron's like, "Something's wrong with this fucking rifle." Now, Poppy, you're up.
Baron, you're just angry again.
Poppy, you are now within range.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just my little pea shooter, try and hit him with my pistol.
Okay.
Oh, the plus dex bonus. That is a 16.
You've got
Then.
Nice.
All right, there's a D8 and the trauma. Hold on, I'll get that in a minute. That is 2 points of damage on the shot. Yeah. Or I'm sorry, wait. That's back up. I apologize. It's only a D6. The trauma dice is the D8.
Oh, okay.
So 1 point damage and 2 on the trauma dice.
So no double damage.
The trauma target for this guy's 10.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No,
No
it
problem.
all counts.
It is his turn now. He's gonna run towards where you threw his bike, but first he's gonna shoot at you.
Okay.
We've got so many dice; they're stopping each other from rolling. What was the number? Oh, 9.
No.
I know that doesn't hit you. You got hide armor. Yeah, so he misses you with his rifle, and he dives. He tries to get behind the bike, but he's now only got partial cover back there.
Yeah, because
You're not prone,
Nice.
I'm not prone. No.
I described you being prone.
Yeah.
You mechanically
That's why I
have
was-
to be
yeah.
prone. Yeah.
Yep.
I just got out of the way of what's his name?
Yeah. There's a lot of letters, but they all are at once. It's like, Nico,
Cough.
you're up.
Yeah, I line that shot up and fire
Cool.
with the breech loading rifle. That's going to be a 9 plus 2 for 11.
Misses.
No, it does not. I invoke my Veteran's Luck action, and this is going to be my use of it per scene,
Yep.
and that is going to be a hit.
I
Great.
love that.
Roll
ability.
damage.
All right.
Yuri uses Veteran's Luck all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Love it.
So that's a 1d10.
She needs it.
Yeah, she does.
She's a lucky character. That's
Nope.
Ooh.
So that is 8
no,
plus
I'm
2,
looking
so that's 10 damage.
10
10.
dead.
Yeah. That.
I'm not going to waste that shot Radon lined up for me.
He
Boom,
had 3
he's
hit points
gone.
left.
Yeah.
Yep.
You killed him 2.5 times. His head blows up. And just after you shoot him, I think everyone else kind of like takes a pause, realizing that his head just blew up. And then Smalls slams into him and the bike and knocks him, just shoves them into the rock. Like just a pissed off rhinoceros smashes them into paste, basically.
yeah, that's small.
Yeah.
Go channel on the bike. The bike. I want that. It's okay. All right.
Nice
He's
shot.
trying to get Fishman off his horns.
And I hope some of those canteens survived. That was some good water that guy had.
It was a good thing that we had you guys around. Irony is the cat food was fish.
Oh.
Nah.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
Looks like we got more.
good
cats.
work. You killed a Fishman.
Yay! Nothing bad will happen because of that.
Radon's gonna search his body.
As you get up and start to move towards his body, something that is sitting on the ground where the bike was before Smalls smashed into it starts to glow with a pulsating red, like, heartbeat pattern. And you see, as you approach it, it's a little gem going thump, thump, thump.
Well, that doesn't look good.
And it's sundown. It's been sundown basically since Poppy first saw this guy. It's now starting to get truly dark. And then back the direction that he came from, you can all start to see over the horizon a matching pulse as the sky turns red.
The entire sky?
Just a part of it.
Just part.
And we are going to take our break
Oh,
now.
wow.
Be back.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for watching. We're taking a break. We'll be back. It's 9:52 here in California, so we'll be back around 10:02, 10:05,
Right
something
back.
like that.
When we
See you
feel
then.
like it.
Thanks for
Woo!
watching.
Great
Nice
first
shot.
shot. Hell yeah.
Nice
Thank
shot.
you. Nice clearing the motorcycle.
playing volleyball.
Oh.
Back
kids in chat. Woo, kids.
I'm not sure at what point in that transition our audio becomes audible, but welcome.
We're
We
back.
just yell hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good 2 minutes to
Hello.
make sure.
Welcome back to the Ashes.
Yeah, I'm just pressing buttons. There we go. Let's do this. So, you guys are looking at this flashing crystal which the fishman dropped. Now that he's been killed and his body and clothing torn asunder, you see that he's positively covered in gold jewelry.
So
Most of it was under the leathers.
is gold a good thing to trade in Ashes?
Isn't more useful things better to trade?
Yeah, in this world, there's not really a currency of any kind. No one cares too much about.
But gold is shiny.
I'm thinking Book of Eli, where like hand wipes or the
Yeah.
Yeah, hand wipes are kind
I
of
was
the
thinking
currency,
all those
or
canteens that he's covered in.
Yeah.
or the
water.
ability to charge electronics is more important. Yeah. And actually, I didn't even remember this from Other Dust when I said it in the Discord, but even in Other Dust, it says that there really isn't money. Everything's barter.
I
Ammo.
did read that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
did
you
mention
sent
it,
that
right?
to
I mentioned that, and then I saw it in Other Dust. But yeah, it's essentially like you trade for what people need, and because there's nobody out there minting coins, and Fallout does this thing with the bottle caps, right? But
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was a little silly to me. So
So these guys can be looking at that red stone. I am looking at the red glow on the horizon. Is it within a kilometer?
no,
Okay, so
you
I
know that
can't
it took
see
these
it.
people 2 days to travel from where they were.
But I can. But it's whatever it is. It's
It's
bright
over
enough
the horizon.
that I can
So-
see the glow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Radon picks up the jar and he notices that they're both glowing. Is it both in the same rhythm exactly?
Yeah, they're in sync.
And I say, Nico, looks like this might be some sort of signal.
Yeah, I narrow in on it. Can I do? Can I do a survive check? What would this be?
I
Investigate.
don't know. What are you trying to do?
Just to see if I can identify. You know what I want to do is kind of get a sense of how far away the other glow is based on this gemstone that I see in front of me. What the implication is in terms of how many stones I'm seeing on the horizon and how far away it is.
Okay, well, you can't possibly know that information.
Okay.
It's over the horizon, which you know would mean,
And through the woods.
well, as Alan and I were recently discussing, based on the size of the world map that I created for Campaign 2,
Yeah.
the world of Archonia is larger than the Earth. On Earth, the horizon on a flat area is roughly 12 miles away. So this is further than that, and it's past the horizon.
Cool.
You could not hazard a guess how many of these stones it would take to make that glow. Assuming it were all identical stones to this one, it would be hundreds, maybe thousands. It's a huge glow, and the one that this stone is putting out is just small. It would not light up the sky like that.
Okay.
And we've never seen a glow like this happen before.
No.
No.
You have seen electronics, but this doesn't look like electronics. It's a crystal.
Could Radon figure out that maybe this device is some sort of beacon or some sort of messaging thing? Like it's like sending a message.
You are
or
free to
something?
make whatever assumption about its purpose you wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I deal with some medical
That's
things?
what Poppy. That's what Nico's assuming. You're Poppy. I'm Nico.
What medical name?
Can I first check Trouble and see if he's like dead, or if I can stabilize him?
You mean Thuggo?
I call him Trouble.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a heal check. I'll say if you get a 10 or higher, you can save Thuggo.
Okay, I got 11 on the dice.
Hey.
+1 plus stuff.
If anybody's watching and isn't familiar with without number systems, we roll 2d6 for skill checks, not a d20. So
Yeah.
an 11 on the die is one less than the
Pretty
highest you can
good,
get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
So
19 on it.
he's like on the verge, but I'm able to stabilize him, I imagine.
Yes, you're able to stabilize him. He's gonna recover, and you bring him inside, and Thugga runs up to him. Thugga's his husband, and Thugga's just like, "Oh God, what happened?"
Well, he got a bullet right here defending the village, the enclave.
Who shot him?
That guy down there. There's not much left.
Well,
of him.
when you bring Thugga's in, like,
we brought him in.
inside. Yeah.
I yelled, Thugga, we got the son of a bitch. If you want to go out and see, you can, but
No,
we got more trouble incoming.
you
Speaking
know
of
I'm
which,
scared to go out. I'm no good.
your man saved us today.
That's what he does.
You are a valuable individual worthy of love, Thugga, but can you get Thuggo inside for us?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
And then the next medical thing, and we could do it kind of fast if you want to save time. I want to examine the fishman and see what I can tell about his mutations, if they are even mutations, and that kind of stuff.
Okay, I'm going to come back to you.
Okay.
What is Poppy doing?
Yes.
She's gonna climb down and join the rest of you. And like, what did he say? He said that the mutants were dangerous.
Poppy, are you okay? Did he hurt you?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
We're right here. You don't have to yell.
Oh, sorry. It's I forget how far people are away from
She
me
was
sometimes.
drinking before the shootout.
And
I
she's got her. And you probably have your Zoom goggles in. Or Zoom.
I tried to dial down my hearing a little bit here.
Radon,
Okay.
you were, at least at the very end of the battle, you were the closest to both the gem and the dead body. What are you doing?
I'm examining the gem. Radon's trying to figure out this thing's purpose.
It's asymmetrical, but it roughly comes to 2 points on the ends and is it's longer than it is wide.
Like a football.
Yeah, actually. Similarly, a football, but faceted like a gem. But the overall shape is not far off from a football, though it is smaller. It's just a little bigger than a man's fist. It was, you think, based on sort of where it is, in one of the sort of saddlebags of the motorcycle, not on the creature's person. Other than the facets and the glow coming from deep inside, I will need you to roll to see if you notice anything. So roll notice and intelligence.
While he's rolling, can I just call out Carlos here for literally writing our story as we recording history?
Carlos loves. We love Carlos because
Yeah.
he's in the chat giving
Yeah.
rules explanations, giving us advice when we get it wrong, and also just narrating.
Yeah, you can literally copy paste what he's writing into Wikipedia if we come back.
So, notice. Unfortunately, I don't have any points in notice, so that's -1.
Yep.
But I got 6, 7, 7. So -1, 6.
Okay. That's not enough for you to see anything else about the gem. It was going to be a pretty hard roll. And by the way, I see Ken was in the YouTube chat and Carlos on Twitch, just so in case you're wondering why you don't see each other.
Well,
on different platforms.
Radon does.
Double the chance.
Radon does take the gem and he puts it in his pocket, but he does think about what the fishman was saying about, because the fishman said they were looking for some runaway mutants, tentacles and stuff like that. So prisoners. So Radon's gonna go back inside and look at the people they brought in to see if any of them are woken up.
Okay. Before I get to that, sir, would you mind standing up for a second? Just inching up slider number 2 on the soundboard.
Slider number 2. Inch it up. You
Just
got
a
it.
very small amount. It's Alan's slider, and he's just a little quiet sometimes. Yeah,
Alan, say
probably.
Test.
Yep. If you can, you split the difference between that and where it was.
Test.
Good, thank you.
Happy? All right.
Test.
I'm happy if it matters.
That's all that matters.
I appreciate that. Sarah runs soundboards at church. She knows what she's doing. All right. So you were asking about the mutants that were brought inside. For the most part, they are. Well, we'll come back to them. I'm going to say this: they're not conscious enough to have coherent conversation with. But if you wait until morning, it might be a different story.
Right.
And now we are going to go back to Cowboy, who was rolling that. Well, no, I'm not going to make you roll because you kind of have all the time in the world to examine the fishman's dead body. You guys aren't going to come up with a cute name for this one?
What?
I mean,
For the
you
fishman?
came up with Clicko right on the spot,
Cough.
no problem.
His name is
Didn't I
Cough.
say something earlier?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Okay.
Coffee the fishman.
Oh, I said caw earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coffee's all right. Coffee's
Yeah.
funnier. We'll do that one. But yeah, you find Coffee's body. His head, like I said, the cranium kind of exploded. But that actually gives you a good view of what's in there. The brain is not far. You have had the in your travels the experience of seeing the brains of multiple humanoid species.
I've dissected a few.
Yeah. This
Who has?
looks like it was a human brain. It's closer to a human's brain than the brain of an elf or a halfling.
Okay.
And a halfling's brain pretty close to a human.
Just smaller.
Yeah, smaller. I mean, it's like the brain of a human child, but more developed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, looking through his body, like I said, you find leathers, you find hidden weapons on him. He had knives, and there's like a broken pistol, brass knuckles. Actually, they're iron, rusted iron knuckles, but water, like lots of canteens. Most of them are empty. Clearly, this guy should not have been out in a dry wasteland. But he was doing his best. You find a place on his arm when you take his coat off. You find a place on his arm where the scales actually break away as you touch them. And looking at the state of his whole forearm, you realize this was probably an ongoing condition for him. Underneath where the scales were, he has normal human skin. So, obviously to everyone, this guy was a mutant, but what you're seeing is that he's not fully fishman. He was at least partly still human.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Can I also inform our people that we should probably secure the people we rescued from the road in case they are dangerous?
Okay.
While you've
But-
been doing this, I have, as soon as I see Poppy and Smalls are safe and that you two have the situation outside in hand, I'm actually heading for Grace.
Grace, the mayor of Iron
Yeah,
Wall.
I'm going in to report.
Okay. You get in. Grace come in.
Ma'am?
I can't open the door. You come in and you see Grace in the same chair that she's been in for the past 7 years. Grace is not capable of walking.
Huh?
There's a shortage of wheelchairs. She used to have one, but the wheels weren't great. She is...
Ooh, I found one. Can I have found one wheel on my last venture?
Sure, if
And,
you want to be
I-
working on that project, go ahead.
I need one more wheel. Like that's well, because I go out and I collect things that the Enclave needs.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah, so she's in her chair. And I mean, I said she's been in the same chair for 7 years. That's an exaggeration. She does get outside. People help her out, but mostly she has to stay where she's at. What happened? I heard gunshots.
Well, do you want the good news or the bad news first?
Just tell me what happened.
So a bunch of people showed up and tortured, all messed up, etc. We got them inside.
I'm sorry. A bunch of people showed up and tortured people?
No, they had been tortured.
People showed up who had been tortured.
People showed up in need of assistance.
Have you been drinking?
Violently. I mean, when have I not been drinking? I mean, let's be honest here.
Fair enough.
All right. Bunch of people showed up. They've been No, I've been drinking. They were. Can I start over?
No.
Okay. We brought inside a bunch of people who've been tortured and are mutating really fast. A fishman showed up and threatened the Enclave, ma'am, and said he was going to bring all his people and they were going to shoot us up and they were going to take over everything. So I figured, like, well, this isn't cool. I started shooting at him and we took him down, me and Radon, and, you know, the guards too. And it was really, they were really good. Everybody did a great job, ma'am.
Thuggo came in here a few minutes ago, said Thuggo got seriously hurt.
He did, ma'am, but he was very brave and he was defending this Enclave with his life. And Cowboy fixed him up. He's fine.
Is he fine?
He's fine.
Well, listen, I
And-
really appreciate you shooting that guy dead. What
And
happened
now
next?
there's a whole lot of people coming.
What?
So when he went down, this little like red light thing kind of went off on his bike, and now, ma'am, there's like a huge red glow out on the horizon, and we got like thousands of red lights coming. So I think we kind of,
We don't know they're coming.
we don't know they're
When
coming.
you say red glow on the horizon, you have seen sunset before, right?
Ma'am, if there is one thing I'm real good at, it's seeing things. I'm telling you that this is not the sunset.
How many fingers is this?
4.
Okay. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Go find Cowboy and send him in.
You got it. I go running off. If there's only one person in this world I respect, and that is Grace.
Okay.
I like you.
Not Cowboy?
I respect you as my partner.
Yeah.
There's only one authority in this world I respect, and
Okay.
that's Grace.
Fair enough. Cowboy has the lead skill. He's got, what's that edge called?
Beacon of Hope.
Beacon of Hope.
I'm sorry, but I don't respect you. I go and get you, and I tell you that Grace wants to see you.
Grace. Wonderful.
I check that glow on the horizon before you go. How far away is it? Is it getting bigger? Is
As
it getting...
far as you can tell, it has not changed.
Okay. I'll
Um,
let you go.
do I know that you don't respect me? Has it been a mutual thing this whole
Well,
time?
it's not
Or?
that I don't respect you. I just don't respect you as an authority.
Oh,
I think
okay,
we're
that's fine.
friends.
Great.
We're friends.
That's fine. All right.
I don't.
Okay.
Then
You're
yeah.
not in charge of me.
Then I clean myself up as much as I can because it's bloody, and I go in. Hey Grace.
Hey, Cowboy. That drunken criminal, Nico, was in here, and she was trying to say something about a fish man and mutants and a red glow. What the hell was she talking about?
Yeah. So I think she's kind of excited 'cause she took him out for us.
Well, I'm glad that she can defend the Enclave.
Yeah. No, it's been really great having those two around.
Yeah.
We've got a shortage of alcohol in general, but
I'm working on that.
yeah. Anywho, we took in some survivors. They look like they've been tortured. I've been, resuscitating them as much as possible, restoring their whatever I can. And
That's what I said. I yelled.
I closed the door.
outside.
I just kicked the door closed with my hook.
The roleplay has decided collectively that this Enclave is super tiny.
I actually imagined it was small. I didn't
How
actually.
many people are
Yeah,
there?
I thought it was
I
like
was
everyone
thinking
knows
like
their name.
75 people.
Yeah.
I was. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's
But
pretty
not like
tiny.
you can hear everyone's voice from everywhere.
Not everybody can. I can.
That's
Fair
right.
enough. All right.
I
Go
can.
on. Oh, that's
That
right. You
is
have that like
very
sentinel ability.
specifically
Yeah.
What I can do.
It appears that a mutant has come in pursuit of their lost prisoners, as he called them. He said they're dangerous. They don't appear to be dangerous any more than you or I can be. So I think we should extend them the hospitality we can, and then I think we should probably go and investigate where this fishman came from and make sure there's not more coming.
Cowboy, you and I both know that hospitality is something people dream about.
I understand.
I am happy to welcome new people to this Enclave if they can provide something that we lack in our community. We do not have the resources to take care of invalids.
Oh, I understand that completely. In fact, I got you a wheel. I need one more, I understand, but I got you at least one wheel.
She
Cowboy.
doesn't like that. That was bad take.
Cowboy, you've gotten me, I think, 7 wheels? None of them are the same size, Cowboy.
I figure if I bring enough, I'll get 2 of the same size at some point.
Yeah,
Like
fair
the
enough.
pan.
Yeah. So I understand that, and actually, one of them has 3 arms now. He might be really good in many situations like farming and stuff. So.
Where's that third arm attached?
I think it was out of the back of his neck. Yeah. So.
That doesn't seem structurally sound. If he uses that arm for too much, he's gonna collapse.
Maybe he's good at massages. I don't know yet. We can figure out something later on.
If that guy wakes up, you send him to me.
I will absolutely. I probably won't be here because I feel like we should go out and investigate. Make sure that these people are not a further danger to us.
Well, I would send Thuggo with you. He's the best shot in the Enclave, but I understand he got hurt.
He did.
I loudly from outside.
Nico, I know you got mutant hearing. I'm gonna need you to just pretend you don't.
No response.
Anywho, I feel like we handled the situation pretty well, and I'm glad we had these guys with us. But what are you thinking? That's just the report that I have and my understanding of the situation.
Well, you were there. You're the one making the report. Tell me about the flashing red light.
I don't know as much as those guys might, but it looked like it was in sync with the other red flashing light in the distance. So possibly...
there's one on the bike and one in the distance.
Yeah, possibly a homing beacon or some sort of connection, maybe a compass of some sort, or a communicator.
At this point, Grace is going to request your help to get out there. So you and a couple other guys in town can help her. Yeah, Smalls, sure.
Or just Smalls.
Well, to do it gracefully requires humans.
Okay, that's fine. All right, fair.
Yeah, you get her. You get her out there, and she has a look around and she sees everything with her own eyes. Well, yeah, Cowboy. I think you're right. I'm going to need whoever's willing to go to head out to that glow. I don't know how this crystal works. I don't see any wires or batteries. But these two things are clearly in sync. Either someone's coming here, or they expect you to go there. Either way, you need to go there.
Yeah, at the very least to get eyes on.
That's what I think.
All right. Well, I certainly volunteer. I love leaving this. I love the Enclave, but I love leaving the Enclave as much as I can.
Man, if only there was somebody who really needed to prove they were a better shot than Thuggo, they might be willing to go and keep eyes on the place.
I am literally standing right behind Grace by the time she finishes that sentence.
Any takers? This is gonna be a dangerous mission. There might be a lot going on, Poppy. How do you feel?
Here we go. I want to go.
Hey,
I want to go.
hey,
Come on. We can go. Let's go raid.
You don't have to tell me twice.
All right. We're in.
Anyone else? Anybody?
If it's a raid, he's in it.
All right.
I'm definitely in. Whoever tortured my brother and mutated him, I want a piece of him.
I assume as much.
You and whoever helped you have brought Grace out and set her on a large stone out here. She is now going to say, Poppy, Nico, Cowboy, I need you three to walk away. Radon?
You know she's still going to be able to hear you.
Will you just keep her distracted? Give her something to drink or play a song or something?
You know what? I have a really cool gun in my shack.
Radon.
I give you a glare and I look at you like, listen, I'm not going to listen in, okay? You can tell me later.
All
right.
Appreciate it.
Don't you tell that idiot a damn thing. Radon, I just want to check in with you. You volunteered real quick when Nico said that you should. But not before. Now, it seems like these people were taken somewhere, tortured and mutated, and that story sounds familiar to me.
To be honest, Radon is a little worried where this mission's gonna go.
We're done. Do you ever ask yourself why it is that you always refer to Radon in the third person?
That's just how Radon always been.
Yeah, it's possible. Or it's also possible that you don't think of Radon as being you. I just want you to know we appreciate you doing everything you can to help us out. But you don't have to go.
You see, the way Radon sees it is that this place, I like to relax here. And even if I don't go and they come here, I'm gonna have to deal with them either way. So might as well do it my way.
Well, that's true. But your way might lead you back to the very spot where you became Radon.
It has to be. It has to be. I just don't want anyone else to go through what Radon went through. And you see him kind of like hold his size a little bit when he says that.
Okay. Well, I think you all should head out at first light. Radon, get Cowboy, and the two of you can help me get home.
Okay.
I got a 2. So the gun's terrible.
The gun's terrible.
Well, this has been in the family for many generations. It doesn't look like much, but at one point in the last 100 years, it shot well. I really don't know.
I just
It
literally
shoots
fire
backwards.
it.
It literally
Yeah.
goes over your shoulder.
Radon goes there
give you
and he tells Cowboy, "Hey, we gotta help Grace back in
It's
her
family.
place."
Copy. Yeah.
So at this point, I'm inclined to skip the night and
Yes.
wake up tomorrow. Does anyone have anything else they want to do before we do that?
A brief moment of just telling Smalls you can't go with us. Unless you can.
Oh, come on. Why
listen,
not?
Listen, buddy. Listen. I really care about you and I love your help, but you're not exactly the stealthiest of creatures, and I know. Poppy's gonna be in danger. I get it, and you really care about Poppy. I understand, but listen, how do you think she'll feel if you?
He's right. I do literally glow in the dark. I mean, and I am sitting in the middle of the night, glowing like a lantern.
All right. How about this? How do you think Poppy will feel if you get injured or if you give away our position? It's a stealth mission. You know you're not the stealth. Okay, fine. Walk all the way to the end of the room and back, and if you could do it without me hearing you, you can come. What does that mean?
Trying to get you to turn around.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta turn around. Right?
Okay, he's gonna roll a stealth check.
Against what? Do I roll?
Okay, you roll notice.
Notice? Okay.
He's gonna roll stealth at a -3.
Holy cow.
Oh no.
I still have
We're
a
wrong about his stealth ability.
-1. Is notice intelligence?
You can use wisdom in this case.
Copy that. Then 5.
Well, 5 beats his 3.
Okay. I'm sorry, buddy. I want you to be safe and
He stomps off and goes. Goes into the bar.
I'm never gonna get it. I'm never gonna hear the end of it. It's gonna be pissed for days.
All right. Off you guys go. So, the motorcycle's destroyed. Sorry.
Oh.
You guys are going to have to walk.
Heartbroken,
Well,
but she does call you over
we
to
probably-
tell you to
We
cannibalize.
probably have a vehicle.
No, there's no vehicle in the Enclave.
You bring up a valid point. Are there matching wheels, the front and back, or are they different sizes?
It's a good thing I missed that shot.
Roll a luck save.
Damn it, my luck is
Can I
so
help?
bad right now.
You cannot roll. You cannot help on a luck save.
Come on, baby. Give me. Oh, nope, I failed.
Really?
Yeah, 9. I had to beat a 15.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it starts off
25% chance.
starts off
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah, level 1. Yeah, so one of the wheels are the same size, but one of them is bent all to shit.
Damn.
Well, we
You
better
can fix that, right, cowboy?
I'm
Small's
not a
really
mechanic.
bad.
Let's just go.
not fast enough for tomorrow. Let's just walk.
Yeah, you are walking. Now, the people who said that it took 2 days were severely hurt.
Yeah.
After about a day, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. When you wake up in the morning, the red flash is no longer visible. Possibly it is just not visible because the sun is up now, but it kind of seems like it's not there anymore. The crystal that you guys have is not flashing either.
That's what's wrong.
Oh.
I mean, we'll probably have to wait till nightfall unless you have a good memory of where that light was.
I have a good memory of where that light was.
We at least have a direction for a while,
Yeah,
right?
we do.
All right.
I would
Yeah.
have looked far. I have a strong sense of at least a kilometer.
We can walk until it's sundown.
Yeah.
So
We can
Yeah.
cover a kilometer.
So, Nico, you're the first to see as you
Yeah.
guys, about a day into your journey, before it's even sundown on the first day, you can see on the horizon a little settlement. There are structures mostly collapsed. It's hard to tell if anyone lives there. If anyone does live there, they're not being very safe. There's no wall up around the place or anything. But there are buildings, tents.
I go look to you. Do you know about this? Is this? There's a. How far out? Are we a kilometer out that I spotted?
Yeah,
You're
Then I'd
you're
say-
obviously
forget.
the first to see it.
You forget I don't have your vision. What are you talking about?
And I'll quickly describe it to him. You know, there's a settlement out here. This could be a pop up.
Has there been a settlement there? I mean, we've lived here for my whole life, so I
You
would know.
passed through it. What are you going to describe to him? That's it, by the way. On this.
Oh, well, I just describe what I can see. Just how many buildings, what type.
You know the place. You've never seen tents there.
I believe the tents are new. We've treaded there quite a few times. Wait,
Yeah.
has there been people there before?
No.
Oh.
No one lives there.
No, yeah, I've scavenged there a couple times. There's nothing of value, but the tents are new.
Huh. Poppy, do you know anything about this place?
Nope.
Nope, not a thing.
All right, so we got some folks moving through.
how many?
And do I see from a kilometer away? Can I see? Is it? Do they seem to be set up well, or they seem to be in ruins?
It looks like ruins and debris, except for the tents, which,
Okay.
as Cowboy says, are not always there.
How many tents do you see?
How many tents do I see?
Well, let's bring up the camera.
How many tents does she
All
see?
right. Yeah, any visible point within 1 kilometer can be observed as if I was standing adjacent.
I'm going to move this GM screen.
So I can actually see who is
doesn't have
in this
anything
camp.
on it right now.
Like if there are people outside of the tents.
I understand.
standing
You can
around-
see
Yep.
really well. There's nobody in there.
Okay.
You see 1, 2, 3 tents.
Oh, not many at
Right.
all, just 3.
All right. Well, Bernard takes out his shotgun, loads it up, and he's like, "Well, let's go check it out."
Can we
Yeah.
try talking first? Like if we come across anybody that doesn't seem hostile.
Yeah, I love talking.
There's always time for shooting, but there's
Look,
always time for talking too.
look, cowboy. I don't really like talking about my past much, but if these
Great, me neither.
guys are who I think they are, they did a lot of fucked up shit to Radon. Stuff that I have nightmares about to this day. And if I see anyone that even gone through anything like that, they're getting this between the eyes.
Understood. Try to leave one of them alive if that is the case. We would like some answers.
Can't make any promises.
Alrighty.
I would like to suggest that I kind of stay hidden so they, I could be like an ace in the hole in case I need to come in,
Yeah, sounds good, Bobby.
flank them.
Alrighty. This is so loud.
It's kind of
It
loud.
is
Yeah.
quite loud.
There you go.
Sorry.
Some
I-
songs louder than others.
I will throw out. Nico will throw out as we're walking up, or she'll call for a pause and like, hey, listen, if we want to like do a soft approach, it probably makes most sense to send you two, Cowboy and Poppy, up first, and have me and Radon in reserve, ready to, get the party started if we got to.
I like
If we want to go more aggressive, I mean, me and Radon should be the approachers, and you two be in reserve.
I feel like there's not a lot of life left in this planet. So senseless killing seems to be a bit of a waste. So if we can avoid it, basically, long story short, I think that your first idea is the right idea.
Well,
I'll feel mighty nice having guns on our backs.
And I'll pull you aside, like, look, I don't think these are the same folk. I could be wrong, but the tents seem pretty, that guy seemed pretty high tech and pretty fancy. These tents don't feel like that. I think these are innocent bystanders.
I don't know, Nico. We're done. We have a bad feeling about this. I saw what those people look like, and it kind of triggered some stuff. We might as well. I say, Radon says, we should go with them and just be at their backs, just in case.
That is the third option.
Do I hear you guys talking right now, or is this sidebar?
This is a sidebar. Yeah, I think it's a sidebar, but we're not being too.
Well, if I can hear, then I think having hidden guns is a really wise idea. The two of us can present ourselves as the only two people here, and that will give you guys the advantage on any actual combat.
Right. He puts in his robe.
I'll holster mine on my back. Like, look, how about if I be visible and you stay out of sight? You flank them. How's that sound?
Literally jump in when needed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
All right, we got this.
Okay.
All right. So I'll approach with you two, and Radon will flank.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll flank to the side.
Also, just if shit goes south, and just stay behind me for the first few seconds or so, and then move out from there.
Okay. So you guys are going to. You guys are going to approach from that direction.
Okay.
Cool.
I chose minis for you guys. This one is Poppy.
Oh, I've got mine.
I guess Radon said he was going to flank, so where should I approach? Over here?
Maybe hidden behind the car. Or
Yeah.
something?
Don't look at me. It's your plan.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, probably right there.
We're coming from that side, so I figure that's a
Yeah,
good little angle. Because you can go around the building, you can go around the car.
Yeah. Okay. So are you? You don't have to approach from the road though. You could.
Yeah.
You could be off the road if you want.
Yeah,
if you
Radon's
want.
going to probably be right behind this.
Okay.
He's going to be right behind this watching. Watch.
As the three of you approach.
Landmine.
Yep, you're dead. Good night, everyone. No.
And only Radon is left.
As you approach on the road, you start to hear a chittering, clicking sound.
Huh. Yeah, Radon apology.
Doesn't sound like the fish guys.
No,
Oh.
it sounds like chitinous, and it is coming from off to the right.
Chitinous. Off to the right.
I don't know what that is.
It means insectoid.
Oh.
Oh.
Radon, you are off to the right, and you see as this thing comes around this side of this building.
Oh.
Shit.
It
Quick
is
shot.
a giant insect. It's got a stinger, and yes, you know the word chitinous.
No, that's not what I was going to say.
Okay.
It's a good thing I have a shotgun.
Yeah, roll initiative.
Yeah.
I was just going to say,
Woo!
Sorry.
don't
Nice
forget
one.
the
That's
team
everybody,
from
right?
Men in Black.
Yes, everybody.
Ooh, I got an 8 on the dice.
Here, help yourself.
It was right here.
Is it an 8?
Yeah,
D8.
D8, yeah.
D8. Okay.
I don't get any bonus for coming in sneaky, did I?
Nope.
Okay.
4.
1 or 2, I guess. Was my
You guys are adding dex, right? D8
Yep.
plus dex?
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got a 5.
I got an 8.
Okay. 5 for Radon.
Mhm.
8 for Cowboy.
10 meters is 5 inches, right?
And 2 for Nico.
10 meters. Oh.
On the
It's
stick,
2 meters per inch, right? This system?
yeah, roughly 2 meters per inch, because an inch is 5 feet. It's a little less than 2 meters, but yeah.
10 meters is 32 feet.
No, 2 meters per stick.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, 10 meters is 32 feet. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be about one stick length.
Yeah.
10 meters, yeah.
All right, so I got
First
5.
metric system.
There's the metric system.
Oh, I didn't beat the bug.
No, Cowboy got first, but Cowboy, you don't see this bug.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I'll spend my...
But you can hear the direction.
Oh, so I hear it coming.
You
We know what's
hear the
happening.
sound that I described, but you don't know necessarily that there's a fight happening.
I can't turn back to you guys. I don't think talking may not work. And hello. That's I guess my turn.
You say hello. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
Damn it.
I just wrote a little S after the word bug.
Okay.
So
That's
it's
a
their
good one.
turn.
Good reveal.
That first bug is coming for you, Radon. He's going to try and get a stinger into you.
Ouch. Well, so much for maybe they're not the.
I told you I had a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I owe you a drink.
13.
No, thank God.
Okay, so you managed to dodge out of the way. It probably tears your clothes as you just missed. Now it's your turn, Radon.
Yeah. He tears my clothes, and then as he's tearing the clothes, I take out the shotgun, point blank, attack.
Okay.
Oh, baby. Ah. That's 10. Oh, wait. Yeah, 10.
Okay. To hit,
Mhm.
that's a miss.
Dang.
Wait a minute. That's actually a hit.
I was gonna say these bugs have above 10 AC.
No, actually, 10 is it exactly.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so
And
Go ahead.
I would say, pardon me, I forgot that I have this alertness skill, so I roll twice for initiative and take the higher.
Oh,
Nice.
what
Forgot
is
about
your
that.
number then?
7.
so she's the same as the bugs.
Okay, so on the next round you'll go before the bugs. But right now you'll go after Radon.
I'll be damned.
That's fine. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is like an insane roll. So it's 3d4. I got 4, 4, 3,
Hell yeah.
and my trauma dice was a 7.
3, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Money.
No, you said 4, 4, 3.
So 4, 4, 3, and the trauma was a 7.
And then 11. What's your trauma modifier?
1d10. Oh, sorry. Times 3 is the trauma.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah. So
8 plus 3 is 11, 33 damage.
yeah. So
that's like shocking.
You guys hear a gunshot, and then you hear something splatter.
Oh boy.
There
Here we
are
go.
bug guts.
Yeah, and Radon just says, do I know the name of this bug?
Not at all. You've never seen anything
and I just
like
say, we got bugs!
Outstanding.
I hear very.
Poppy, you're up.
Yeah,
So
so
you-
the last thing you hear is Radon say, bugs!
Yeah, you, Poppy, are right there. The last in line.
Since I can't see any bugs currently, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to head towards Radon's shout. How about that?
Okay. So she can move. She can actually get to. If you want to use a double movement, you can get to him.
I don't want to get to where I can see him. Maybe like behind that car, the Humvee looking thing there,
Okay.
and kind of sink into a hidden position. Yeah, and scan the battlefield.
If you go all the way over there, that's going to require a double move.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
you
fine.
can Move your double. Yeah.
That's fine? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's. So you're going to hunker down right here.
Yep.
Okay.
I just sort of vanished from your all sight using my ghost ability to hide.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right. Nico. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nico.
Oh yeah, it is me. I watched you do that, and I was like, "Damn, that's a cool human."
Yeah.
And I will. So.
I told you I had a bad feeling about this, Nico.
Yeah. And where did the stick go?
Oh, sorry.
Measure. Thank you.
Did I take it?
And
Oh, I'm
you
sorry.
did.
Thief.
Well, I am a thief.
Yeah.
Dealer.
I am a thief.
How many meters did we say this was? One
Two
square
per-
is 1
2
meter.
per inch.
2
meters per inch.
The whole thing is 32 meters.
Yeah.
Okay, so 32
Your
meters.
movement speed is 1 stick long.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is 32 meters. So I have
32 feet.
yes. Well, I'm also trying to do the math because my hearing ability is I can hear within 10 meters because as if I were standing right. If I could see. So I
10
can-
meters is about that stick.
Okay, so the stick is 10 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 feet, about
Okay.
10 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to. Yeah, you know what? I am going to sprint for the middle of the camp, my full movement. And then I have a 10 meter. I'm going to activate my acute hearing. So in a 10 meter radius, I can get a clear picture of surroundings within 10 meters, including positioning accurate enough to allow attacks.
Okay. Let me have that stick.
You got it.
All right. Ooh.
There you go.
All right. And they are in the tents or behind the tents?
They're behind the
This
tents.
is that.
You know with that ability that there's nobody in the tents.
Okay. I yell that out at the top of my lungs. None in the tent. One each behind each tent. And I will go ahead and fire at this guy who is closest to Poppy.
Okay.
And so I'm going to shoot right through the tent with my rifle. That was a 6, so plus 2 is an
8. That misses.
8. All right. All good. That is my turn.
Cowboy. Just put him. He's not good.
Okay. Let's see. Let's put it.
Smalls.
Smalls.
To be here.
God, can Smalls just come anyway? Like
Yeah,
he-
sure.
like
Why
he
not?
snuck-
I've
Snuck it.
been waiting to use those minis together for years.
That's a sweet ass mini.
Smalls, what did I told you not to come? I'm gonna also move up because I'm not much of a fighter and I don't want to be alone. Small, come on over here. This seems to be a safer spot.
Nope.
Oh, it's not. Oh, shit.
It's not his turn. No, actually, I'll just have him go on your turn. Yeah, he'll follow you.
Okay, great.
Thanks, Bear.
If I see,
You're welcome.
if I see, oh man, I have no idea how much HP these guys have.
No, you don't. How much HP do you have?
Let's do it anyway. If I see that bug that just got shot, did you actually hit it? I wasn't paying attention.
I did not, unfortunately. That was a miss.
Okay. I'm gonna put out a hand to the bug and be like, let's try talking this out. And I'm gonna try to use mental domination on it.
Hell yeah.
What does that do?
Interesting.
So it does a mental save,
Okay.
and if I can roll above its HP, if it fails and I can roll above its HP, I own this creature.
Ooh.
It passed.
Damn.
Damn.
I rolled a 6 and max damage. All right, let's not talk this out. Shoot it. That's my turn.
All right.
Poppy.
Poppy. Now it's you. You are. That would help if I told you where you are. So you are that person, and there's a bug there, and that is Nico, Cowboy, and Smalls, and then way over here is.
Yep, gotcha. I'm going to sneak around the back end of the Humvee so I can get a clear line of sight on that bug.
Okay, so right here.
Basically, yep. Come around there and then pop one off on the bug there. Yeah.
Okay.
You're popping off.
Roll 1.
Poppy popping off.
Outstanding.
That's what poppy means. Oh,
right.
I just got it.
That's 13. 13
13 hits.
on the attack. That is 5 damage, and the trauma die is a 3.
Okay, no trauma, but the 5 damage is significant. You have seriously harmed this creature.
Yay.
1 second, I forgot where I was tracking these things.
Using my radioactive green dice, of course. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Heavily implied to be magic, radiation, swirl, green.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good shot from Poppy. Now it's the bug's turn. That bug's going to turn around and attack Poppy.
So
Nope.
No, Papa, no.
Can I just vanish from its sight?
With what ability?
Once per day as a move action, you move 10 meters without anyone around you seeing you move.
You weren't kidding.
You already used
Didn't you
your
already
move
use that?
action to get around the vehicle.
That's true. So
Yeah. Sorry.
as it approaches, I'm like, oh crap!
That is 23 to hit you.
oh,
Youch.
Here's your damage.
I'm gonna die.
5 damage.
I'm gonna die.
Oh no! Don't die, Poppy!
Really?
are you down?
Dude, we only.
I've got 4 hit points.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
aware, yeah. So
Yeah.
you are not dead in these systems. You are dying. You're unconscious.
Yeah.
Someone could save you.
Yeah. Blood curdling scream. Ah! Thump.
You guys hear mandibles and claws rip into flesh just
Shit.
after Poppy's gunshot. 2 more bugs. This one's actually not a bug. Let's move him out. He's going to go right up to Nico, but he's not going to have enough movement to get all the way there. This one is.
Oh boy.
So what we've got
Can't
here
wait.
is exactly what they look like. This is like a 2-headed wolf,
Yeah.
and this is a giant shrimp monster. But the shrimp monster is going to attack. That is 18 to hit.
That
Jeez
hits.
Louise. Can you just not roll good for like a second?
Yeah, that's almost certainly gonna take me out.
It is 8 damage.
Oh,
That's I'm down.
oh my God,
We're dead.
we're gonna be experimented on.
Nico can use veteran's luck.
That's
Oh no, but
true. I can. I will go ahead
Thank
and
Carlos
use.
for that one.
oh,
Thank you, Carlos. Yeah, Nico
Back up.
dodges, and
You see it coming in the nick of
fucking
time and just
backtracks.
turns sideways. Yeah.
Ooh.
Completely misses you,
It
but just
does.
barely.
You're the man, Carlos. Thank you.
Radon.
Okay, so Radon sees Poppy go down. It's like, Poppy!
Yeah, you just lost Thuggo yesterday. Almost
Yeah.
lost Thuggo.
So first
It's cheap.
Radon's gonna take a shot because it's a clear shot right now. So, Poppy. Oh, that's 8 on die plus 1, 9.
Nope.
Dang.
You're rolling.
You were one away.
Yeah, I was run away. This is level 1, man. Wait, I can still move.
Yeah. And any on-turn actions you may have.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do my leap again.
Oh, great.
So Radon's gonna be like, psh. Actually, it's gonna be part of that shot. Radon jumps up in the air and shoots the shotgun, misses him, but
Probably because you're flying through the
goes
air.
over here.
Right.
So
The whole flying.
so
through the
20
air.
meters is like 65 feet. So
2 sticks.
20 meters is 2 sticks.
yeah, so
Well, more like 10 inches. but-
Radon
Yeah.
gets all the way over here,
Yeah, you don't have to do the whole thing.
and he's gonna use his foci ability.
Hell yeah.
Apex Predator. You have an extensive experience in hunting and handling dangerous wild animals,
Okay.
and know how to avoid, eliminate, kill such animals. Once per scene, on an on-turn action, force any hostile beasts in combat with your party to make a morale check.
Okay. Who are you making the morale check?
I guess all of them, because it says hostile beasts with an S.
How far?
It just says fighting with your party.
Hostile beasts. Okay. You were right. It does have an S. Okay, I'm just checking. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. I am just checking what their morale.
So yeah, like this is all part of his movement. He flies up, misses with the shotgun, but then looks at the wolf and that thing, and he just makes like a growl that's like an intimidating roar at them. It's like,
One second.
I also add half my level, run it up to my damage. But I didn't do any damage.
Okay, the one closest to you, the two-headed wolf, passes the morale check. The other one, the shrimp, also passes the morale check. The giant bug also passes the morale check.
Dang.
Damn.
Well, worth the shot.
They
Would've been nice
had
to get rid of one of them.
really good morale.
Yeah.
Worth the shot.
They needed 2 sixes.
Do we ever have to make morale checks?
No,
Okay,
it's an
good.
NPC thing.
All right, good.
That's fine. All right, that's my turn.
Okay.
Nico's down. What do you
No,
do?
I'm not.
No, she's
I
not.
Oh no,
have
she's
luck.
not.
She used her
I
veteran's
forgot,
luck.
I forgot.
That's right.
Forgot.
Good use of it.
All right. So I am going to, if I may, elaborate a little. I ducked that attack that would have hit me from this
Yeah.
tentacle face thing and finish that spin and jam my rifle into his side and I fire.
Cool.
Oh shit.
Very dramatic.
No, you have to use that roll.
If the dice moves, it counts.
Shadoo. All right. Oh my god.
One. Oh,
should've
critical
taken the
fail.
roll.
Would you guys just stop showboating for a minute and just shoot the things?
Gun misfires.
Gun misfires. I get nothing. Nothing at all.
Cowboy, you're up.
I yell to you as an on-turn action. Get to Poppy. I'm fine.
No, I think you're. I think you might need some help. And
Speaking is not any kind of action.
well, I'm gonna walk up to these two guys right here, just like right in front of them, and be like, gentlemen, please, just draw your attention to me for a minute, and please kill them when you get a chance. And I'm gonna cast Force Field on myself. I'm gonna use my psychic ability to create my own personal force field. That I imagine it's kind of like Dune, where it doesn't quite show until it's hit.
Which Dune?
All the dunes.
In the old Dune, it's very visible.
Is it really? I thought it was.
It's like being
big
inside like a
boxy-
piece of amber.
Yeah.
Man, I read the books. I don't remember imagining it that way.
No, it's not like that.
Anywho,
in the books it's different.
Either way, I'm trying to draw their attention to me.
Okay.
And then Smalls will do what Smalls does best, and probably go help Poppy.
I don't think that's what Smalls does best.
All right.
Yeah, Poppy.
Triage 101.
Is-
Keep the guns in the fight.
Is this your first turn since you went down, Poppy?
Yeah, this is the first turn.
Yes.
What did they
Wait,
do?
no, Smalls has a turn though, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's
No,
right.
on me.
Yeah, Smalls was going to go on your turn. So, my guy there, Smalls, is going to. You didn't actually tell him to go to Poppy.
I
so
didn't, so it's up to him.
he doesn't know that's happening.
Okay.
He's gonna attack the shrimp monster. He's gonna make this route and come from that side. And here he goes.
Get him, Smalls.
Okay, he beat the AC on the die, but he also has a +7 in melee.
Holy cow.
He doesn't have much to do other than this.
Hell yeah.
And carry things.
Yeah, and
He's Throck 2.0.
Hell yeah.
kind of.
Well, I mean, he's quiet.
Even
Nice.
Rock had hands.
Yeah, but
He does 6 damage to this guy, which is... I didn't actually roll this guy's hit points. Hold on a second. Oh my god, he killed this guy.
wow.
He one-shots the shrimp monster.
Hell yes.
Wow.
You guys see Smalls, I rolled 5 hit points for that guy on 3d8.
Wow.
Yeah. Smalls slams into this thing. His horns just crack right through the chitin, which is the shell.
Yes.
And when he goes up like this, instead of lifting the monster up, the horns actually rip all the way through the body. And
Taking
the
the
thing
outer shell
falls
with
to the
it,
ground.
but like the inside.
Yeah, it falls to the ground like mostly in 3 pieces.
That's exactly how you skin shrimp.
Yeah.
I teared up a little bit. I'm so sorry. I didn't let you come with us.
He stamps the ground. Yeah, that is. So that's now it's Poppy. So that's 1 turn.
Yeah, well, how does death work again?
Basically, one of you guys has to save her within 6 rounds.
Okay.
She doesn't have to make a save?
No, there's no saves.
Okay.
No
It's
death saves.
it's a +1 to the difficulty each time, except that if I get to her, I can stabilize her.
So,
Yeah,
So now it's a +1. Okay.
unless you go. Yeah,
Oh wait, no, I may attempt.
unless
yeah.
Cowboy goes.
Yeah. I'm just trying to keep the guns in the fight right now, so I'm playing defensive.
It is the bug's turn. Now the bug that downed Poppy is done with her, and he's gonna turn because he just saw you shoot at him and miss, and then jump over him. So he's going for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lie there and gurgle.
Well, you found your brother at least. That is 17 to hit.
Yep.
Wow. Stop it.
No, I won't stop it. 4 damage.
Whew, I'm still up.
Okay. The remaining one is going for you, but he's going to hit your force field.
If he hits me,
He doesn't even hit you.
great. Oh man.
And you were so worried about not being combat capable.
I'm a medic and I'm defensive. That's like all my abilities.
That's the bugs. Radon, you're up.
Alright, Radon's gonna attack the... Oh, you know what? Maybe... Man, if I miss this, I'm gonna be so upset. I should have took Benjamin's luck.
Good thing someone did.
You know, yeah,
Can't be good,
yeah, I'm
be
just gonna use
lucky.
my shotgun point blank again. Come on. Ugh. Dang!
Oh,
Your gun also jams.
Oh no.
Oh, don't break my stuff, please.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Well, we're gonna put this one in jail. So.
Yes, I've put the dice that rolled a 1 in jail on my side as well.
And I don't have any more on turn things. I don't think so.
I honestly was hoping I was going to take some more hits, but sure.
The force field is a great ability.
Yeah.
Too bad he didn't even hit you.
I literally rolled everything for this
Yeah, it's
character.
Nico's turn.
Yep.
Okay. So I am going to take this shot at. You know what? I am going to take this shot. I'm going to yell to Smalls, "You got the wolf!" And I'm going to aim at the guy attacking Radon because I heard Radon yell as he missed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going for the long
You've
shot.
cleared the
Said-
jam since
yeah,
last round.
Yeah.
Yep.
He said, "Damn gun jammed on me."
I yell back, "I know the feeling!" And still shit. That's at least a 9, but to
You
hit
gotta
this
hit 10.
bug
Nope.
guy. Can anybody? There's no assist on that attack, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Because it's just the roll
stick
plus
go?
my shoot plus my dex.
Yes, you missed.
Fuck.
Cowboy, you're up.
I yell again, "Get to Poppy!"
Man, you guys are not doing so well right now. I think I'm going to use a system strain to maintain the force field and just run past both of these guys, probably invoking all of the fancy.
Yep.
attacks.
Yeah, does 12 hit?
It ties.
Okay, then the force field is going to take 7 damage from the first guy.
Ooh. Damn.
Force field takes it.
The second guy rolls a 1 against you.
Great.
So your force field's still up.
Force
and
field's
you
still up.
Make it most of the way to Poppy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use an action to actually finish that run.
Great. Okay, one more round and you will save her if the bugs don't kill you. That one that missed you is still fighting Radon.
What about
Oh, small.
Smalls?
Oh, Smalls. You know what? Smalls is going to take this path.
Okay.
No, you know what? He'll take the guy in front of him.
Yeah.
He'll take out the guy right there.
Simple man.
Smalls hits him.
Oh yeah, he does.
9 damage to that guy.
9 damage.
9 damage. Unfortunately, that guy rolled really well, and he is still alive.
All right. So now this turn 2 of Poppy being down.
Yes.
So that's gonna be a plus 2.
But the other bug hasn't. It's the bug's turn now.
Yeah, the bug's turn now.
Yeah, the bugs are going to go. The first one's attacking you. It hits
Mm-hmm.
for 5.
Oh, I'm down.
Welcome to Archonia 1 shot.
Yep.
You guys know the drill.
Oh yeah.
And the
And
last
hug
one
2.
will turn and attack Smalls.
Wait. So have you hit your guy yet?
He missed him
No,
twice.
I missed him
And
twice.
then so the wolves are the weaker one. They got hit by
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
Okay. Or a lot of damage.
He does not hit Smalls.
Dude, Smalls is a tank.
Smalls
He
is
literally
our,
is a tank.
Smalls is now our MVP.
And as a follower of me, he has a +1 to morale, so he's not gonna
I didn't
run.
even think of that. His morale is not suffering at the moment.
Yeah, no, he's fine.
Yeah, so Radon, you're taking your first turn of unconsciousness, and now it's Nico.
Damn it. I should have.
Question: if somebody's stable, do they come back up?
Actually, off the top of my head, for some reason, I'm not remembering that right now. They don't wake up right away.
No.
I
think
don't
you
think
need,
so.
like-
I think you roll a D something and then you wake up that number of hours.
You're
Okay.
thinking of
You-
D&D.
even if I heal you, even if I heal somebody,
If you get hit points back to them, then they wake up.
Yeah.
But it's Nico. It's your turn.
All right. I fire.
can I heal
Go
him?
into my 4th D20 of the night. I fire at the bug standing over Radon.
Okay.
It's another nat 1.
I'm going to call that interference from the camera leg and the fact that it completely left the tray.
All right, we're gonna let that one. We're some grace from the DM.
Okay.
That's gonna be
that's
a
better.
17.
That hits.
Okay.
All right, and that's gonna be a D10 plus
We're
2.
dying out here.
Yeah.
Carla says, if stable is up hit points, but at the mortally wounded for 10 minutes. I think you mean fragile? Fragile for 10 minutes? I don't know. 7 damage?
9 damage.
9 damage.
Do I add my dex too as well to the damage?
No.
Okay, well 9 damage then.
Okay, he is at 1.
All right, is there a trauma dice? I can't remember.
Yeah, there's a trauma die.
Okay.
It's on your weapon, isn't it?
It is. So I rolled a 1d8 with that.
Yes.
That's a 2 on my trauma dice, and the multiplier is times 3.
2 does not do the trauma.
Okay.
But he's at 1 hit point.
Okay.
Good work, Nico Cowboy.
I'm kind of assessing the situation here, and we're not doing great.
We're going to be doing a lot worse if you don't roll heal.
Yeah.
Well,
Get Poppy up.
I can't get her back in the fight this turn no matter what, but I could probably keep you in the fight longer.
You don't have the movement to get to Nico and act.
I don't
I
need
haven't
to.
been damaged.
I just want to know if
No. I'm thinking.
You spend your turn and take out that 1 hit point.
No. Well, I could do that, or I can try to dominate it and turn it on its friend.
I say
Man, this is one of those situations where it's like, so if I
I'll tell you this.
Poppy has more turns.
They have a 40% chance of passing a saving throw.
Yeah. So
I say help Poppy.
Yeah.
Well,
help,
Yeah, bring
Poppy.
Poppy back.
I can't bring Poppy back in the fight this turn.
No,
we'll
like
bring her
if,
back from death.
If you can give her hit
The
points.
longer
though, right?
you wait, the
I don't think
harder
I
it's gonna
can.
be.
Right?
What's the healer thing say?
It just says when rolling heal skill checks, I get a 3d6 and drop the lowest, and I can stabilize a person on turn. Oh, it's an on
You
turn
can-
action.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
stabilize her on turn, and you can.
I
heal
can.
her.
Okay.
That's your main.
Well, I don't have any meds unless you let me have meds.
You have your med kit, right?
Yeah, but does that actually heal people?
Yeah, your med.
That
kit
is an other
thing.
dust item.
I saw it. The other dust it said like a +1 to
Plus 1 to the check.
skill checks.
I
I don't know how to heal her. I don't have like unless you let me have.
Med
my
You know what?
fake
I'm
ones.
gonna
in
actually-
cyber cities without number.
What did you say?
I said it is in cities without number.
Tell
the
us what
med
it is
kit.
there. You're the healer in that game.
Cities without.
Well, you have stims.
it
and
was it had stims
Yeah, like a
in
stim.
it.
So those are
Yeah.
drugs. Yeah.
drugs. Yeah, drugs in cities.
You know what? If you pass the heal check using that kit, you roll a d4 and she'll get that many hit points back.
Okay. In that case, I will do. That's still.
Hell yeah.
But that's not stabilizing.
no, that's stabilized.
Okay, so I can still do an on turn plus an action.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'll take that. Oh, I got a 5 and a 6. So
That passes the 8. And roll a d4 for her hit points.
2.
2 hit points, Poppy.
Woo!
Hey, Poppy.
Welcome back, Poppy.
That was all on the fly ruling. We'll
Yeah.
look that up later when the book comes out.
I patch you up as best I can, but this is only temporary. I got something else to take care of though, and I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna use another system strain to try to dominate the 1 hit point bug.
Can you do that as an on turn? Oh, you have your
As
main
a-
action.
That
Yeah,
was an on turn. Now I have a main action.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a save, a mental save.
Passed it.
Seriously?
Yeah, I told you a 40% chance.
Of-
It's almost half.
Of passing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Man, these things are a little more intelligent than I thought they would be.
They are.
You know what?
Small still has a go.
I am still gonna stick with. I think I'm gonna keep my shield. No, I'm gonna let it drop.
Okay.
I already took 2 system strains.
Smalls kills that 2-headed wolf
Holy shit.
Hell yeah, you do.
and charges around, knocks over both tents so that he doesn't step on Radon. And is gonna he doesn't have to attack, but he's going to get that other guy next turn.
Yeah.
Um,
Can the bug make a morale check at this point? 2 of his pals are down.
yeah, good call. He's going to do that. Morale checks are 2d6. Double sixes is the only way he could fail. He just got it.
Oh,
He is going to turn and run, which is going to give Smalls an opportunity
okay.
attack.
Okay.
Smalls hits.
The rest of us should just go.
And you didn't want to bring him.
Smalls deals 10 damage and kills the bug.
Well, I was trying to.
Saved by an NPC.
You
Great.
had a sentient buffalo and you didn't want to bring it to the fight.
Well, yeah, I thought we were gonna be like more, sneaking around and stuff. I also wanted to protect my best friend.
It's fair.
He'd nuzzle you if he wasn't pissed off.
Dude, if
Covered in
so,
gore.
I would first immediately I would go over and restore you.
Yes.
Well,
I
well,
run to
yeah.
Radon as well.
When you guys both get to dawn, you don't even have to do anything.
I got double sixes anyway.
Well,
Wait.
you
Oh.
don't even have to do anything
Okay.
because when you get to him, you see his wounds close up and he regenerates.
Oh,
I have
great.
a mutant ability, Regenerator.
Hell
You
yeah.
automatically stabilize and regain 2 hit points every hour, but I stabilize. So.
Okay, great, good. Then I actually walk over you and go straight to Smalls and like just grab his horns and like hug him. Like
You get so
Aw.
much gore and bug ichor on
I'm
your
so
hand.
fine with it. I'm like, I'm so sorry, buddy. I'll never do that again. You saved our lives.
He tries to nuzzle you back and you feel is like almost pushes you over.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
But I still would like a heal though, just to heal up more damage.
I
Yeah,
can't
you
actually
guys
heal.
can take a little time
Yeah.
here to heal up. Roll a d4 for him as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
I did get double sixes. 4.
sweet. Thank you.
I literally got double sixes and a 4, so like the best possible roll on you.
That's how it works in cities, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
If I use like a drug.
Now that Smalls has knocked over the tents here,
Uh-huh.
No?
let's turn the camera a little. You can see past them to where there's this one diner bench,
Ooh.
but then past that, there is what looks like a vault door in the
Oh.
ground.
Got a hatch.
Yeah, hatch. That's the
Yeah.
word I was looking
Vault
for.
33.
And as you're looking at this hatch, that red light pulses out around the sides of it. And you feel the ground underneath you shake. The hatch door blows off
Oh.
up into the air.
Boom.
Yes. Big pillar of fire for just an instant. It lands, bounces really loud, and black, thick, oily smoke. Smells like burning meat comes from below. Whatever was down there is gone.
Gone?
What the shit? Somebody just
What-
blew the fuck out of that thing.
Wait, it flew away?
No, the hatch didn't fly away. I'm saying whatever's down there was destroyed.
Oh.
It was a huge explosion.
Oh no.
And Radon, you remember when you were in this place. First of all, even though there's now burning in the air, you recognize the smell. It hits you like a force as it comes billowing out of that underground bunker. And you have a flashback to the one person in that place that you actually saw, the one person that you knew. Green, with large tusks coming out of his lower jaw. Sort of a pig nose. He was prisoner with you. And then one day you stopped seeing him. As you stand up and look down at this, the corpse of this bug, the last one that Smalls killed, you realize that what you originally took for mandibles are the tusks.
Oh, no
coming out of
way.
his mouth.
Uh-uh.
And underneath this chitinous shell is skin of green.
Oh.
You never knew his name, but he said that he was an orc. He said that that was his race. Whatever they were doing down there, they changed him. Just as they changed you. And they changed...
No, Rodon breaks down and he's just like, these motherfuckers. And he just hits the floor and he just starts like screaming. And he's like, it's happening again.
Everyone except Radon, please roll a notice check.
I am too busy hugging my friend Smalls because I got like 4. I got 3.
I got
4 for Poppy.
4, 5, 6. So I'm adding my wisdom to that. And I have no negative.
So the highest roll is 6.
Eyes roll 6. Poppy, what did you get?
She got a 4.
Oh.
Mhm.
So none of you see then as a cloaked, hooded humanoid figure holding a large crystal about the size of a basketball climbs out of the hole and runs off into the night.
Mm.
When you wait for the flames and the smoke to clear out and explore the bunker, everything's destroyed. You find tubes, you find pods. Radon, you're pretty sure you find the one you were in.
Oh my god. Mhm.
There are corpses here. Things that were once human, things that were once other races, mutated, twisted. And large piles of failed experiments, similarly burned. Cowboy, you find in a safe that seems to have been forgotten a piece of writing, a book mostly survived the blast. Notes, most of which you can't understand because they're in some weird languages. But it says, we're nearly there. Orc is the key.
Well, I don't have the darnest idea what that means.
You find nothing else. And after resting up and licking your wounds, you have no choice but to return to Iron Wall. And that is where we're going to end tonight's one shot.
Oh.
We live!
Hey!
Is this the first
I feel like
one shot we survived?
Ashes. Well, I feel like the Wonder series is always the most deadly at level 1.
It
Because
It
I mean,
really
honestly,
is.
if Smalls didn't actually come, we probably would
Yeah,
have
Yeah.
Smalls 100%
I really
was
did,
the-
when I put him out here, I really did just want the mini on the table. I wasn't going to canonically have him be here. But you were like,
Ding.
oh, well, fine, he came. I was like, all right,
Ding.
whatever.
I think it's poetic that he came anyway.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
right.
so too, yes.
But yeah,
Def-
Archonia one-shots, it's not the first time anyone survived one. It might be the first time everyone survived one.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a little close there.
Yeah.
But definitely one thing I wanted to add before Radon leaves and go back, he definitely makes sure to destroy anything else in there that's not destroyed.
Yeah,
from the
pretty much
blast.
everything is. The only reason that book survived is it was in a safe.
Okay,
I keep it.
Yeah, okay.
but yeah, great one shot.
Thanks,
Fantastic.
guys.
Very fun.
Yeah, there's a few little bits of lore drops for campaign 2 in there, since this is basically a 800,000 year prequel. But yeah, Carlos in the chat is correct. You guys, if we are able to get back to this game, level 2 for you.
Woohoo!
Whee! Yeah.
And by the time we get back to this, the real Ashes will probably be out.
Yeah, by the time we do.
Yeah.
We have so much to do, you guys.
Yes.
Starting on Monday, Alan's going to be running us through. This is Alan. He's not actually named Radon. He's going to be running us through Fallout, Arcane Arcade's Fallout game. Not the Modifius one, but the one by Jacob at XP to level 3.
Yep.
Cool.
We're going to do 3 sessions of that, and
gonna
we'll
be very
see
fun.
everyone there. Who's in that? Mia, I don't think you signed. Did you sign up for that, Mia? No, I think Cindy and Patty did, and I'll be playing. Then next week we're back on Friday to Worlds Without Number.
Pirates.
Yeah, Pirate Game will be episode 31.
Archipelagos.
And then for the rest of May we'll be in campaign 2, and then all of June is going to be Godless.
Yes. Can't
Also
wait.
run by Alan.
Can't wait.
I'm going to get a nice long break there. Yeah, so thanks everyone for watching.
Look forward to Godless. It's going to be great.
Yes, Carlos is talking up Ashes Without Number in the chat.
Yes.
Again, if you didn't catch it, what we played tonight was based on just the character building rules. That's all that Kevin Crawford has released for Ashes Without
The
Number.
prototype.
Technically, the first streamed game of this.
As
We
far
like
as
to
I
think
know,
so.
unless somebody with
Yes.
like one follower that we've never heard of did it.
Opposed
Not
to us with our.
with our 6 or 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got a few more. Gibbs, thank you for hanging
Hey,
out, bro.
Gibbs, good to see you. But yeah, so it was just the character building rules. The rest of it is going to Kickstarter. Kevin Crawford plans to kickstart this book in July.
Oh, yeah?
We filled it out
Nice.
with what we know from the other Without Number games and his older game, Other Dust, which it's kind of sort of based on. But I can't wait to see what's actually in the rest of the book. So,
Personally,
check it out.
please bring back the old art from Other Dusts. Please.
Yes.
Personally.
Yes,
That's what
we
I want.
are. Kevin Crawford, if you're watching, we're all big fans of the Other Dust artwork.
Yeah.
So, if you still have the ability to use it, please do so.
I haven't seen it.
It's great.
And we'll show you in a minute. I was going to have you bring your hard copy.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so that's it. See you next Monday for Fallout, and next Friday for Shadows of Archonia 2, episode 31.
I'll
Thanks,
see you.
everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Next
Bye.